What's going on, kiddos? It's your favorite. Yeah, you heard it.
Edibles.
So,
We're back again.
of course we are. Welcome to another edition. What are we doing? And,
Shit. Stay fitted in that Big Boys Club.
oh yeah, forgot to tell y'all, you know what I'm saying? We got a little care package thanks to the good folks, Vegas based.
Yes, love
Over at the
Vegas.
Baked Boys Club. We are now familia.
Yes,
So-
shout out to Big Boys Club.
I mean, it's only appropriate for us.
BBC for the BBWs.
But I'm just saying, though, it, like, for us,
Mm-hmm.
this was totally
It was just the
appropriate.
right move.
This, like, the total
Yeah.
right move. Like,
You guarantee.
if you didn't think about us and you hear the words Baked Boys, like,
We're doing something wrong.
totally wrong.
I take that upon myself.
I kind of take offense to that if you
We-
don't think about me, if you think about Baked Boys.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Because,
it should be hand in hand.
right, like, if you saw the broke fingers I rolled, good lord, my joint rolling skills have become,
I blame those leaves.
in getting to know how to roll a leaf,
Yeah.
perfect J's. But I still boat my J's.
I've been doing that lately with the leaves. Mainly these woods. I bought a 3-pack and I don't know, the first one it was cool, the other two just were funny.
So,
And I had a question. Is it just me, or did you notice they made them skinnier, smaller?
I was just about to say, dog, I got the 2 for 99-cent pack, right?
And it wasn't the same.
And I'm thinking, I'm going to stuff this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Bruh,
Put a
I
regular
think I
bag in
barely
it.
got a little bit more than my pinky finger
Wow.
in, like, total roll
Yeah.
with manicure.
Yeah.
And the stems in, oh my god. The last one I rolled had fucking on both sides.
Whoa. I had one like that.
On
man.
both sides.
My
And it was like
3-pack.
the hard outside. It looked like a dried ass
It was
stem.
a straight vein.
Straight vein. I was kind of upset about that.
Yeah. My last two had veins in them too. They would not, all towards right where a doobie line would be,
Mm-hmm.
right there. It just did not want to stick. But it's mainly the mouthpieces on these 3-packs. I don't know what it was. But,
That's crazy.
I don't know.
No, but
We're gonna medicate. I
Yeah.
just ate most of this strawberry muffin, folks, so excuse the laziness.
yeah, I just popped like a quarter piece of mine. You know what I'm saying? I still gotta actually
We
get
had
to
a
my
long pregame,
house.
folks.
Oh gosh, our pregame session was stupid.
It's getting worse every week. They should really come join us.
I'm telling you, if y'all came through our pregame, actually, you know, like, and for those of you, look, check this out. Concerning our show, this is our show. It's welcome to others. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can pull up, come through, hit our DM. You know, record on Sundays. Do not ever feel offended if we never contact you.
First of all, we got lives. We ain't got time to babysit each other.
Like on Sunday,
It's hard enough
just
just
hit
to stay
us
in contact.
for the address, and you're feel free to come unless we tell you otherwise. Like, I still like don't understand why certain people feel the need to express themselves in a way that
Like he says, feelings involved.
feelings
I guess they
involved.
were from the other side of the table.
Cause like there's no feelings over here.
Yeah.
Like all we want to do is have good vibes, have a good time,
And
you know what I'm saying, smoke
educate the masses.
like, you know, the champions that we are.
Yeah.
Become part of the Big Boys familia. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Big Boys Club.
Yo, I'm telling you, they hooked us up with some fucking
Yeah.
gear too.
Yeah.
So we got the, you know, I had to. The logo hat with the 3 stoners, which is so
Of course.
typical. We need to do the Big Boys Club collab with the 2, me and you, like on the other side. So to be
I want to be on this side so they see the back of my head and just smoke coming up.
beautiful.
I'm anonymous. We'll
We
watch
wanna
that
be the
cloud.
anonymous, we want to be the cloud coming up.
No,
We
yeah.
like a me and you side. I think that would be pretty dope. But we got the white with the black lettering with the black
Snapback.
brim snapback. That thing is clean as fuck. And then we got the all black version of that
Yep.
with the white lettering, black brim on them. And then Stacks has his choice of brown or white on the OG Bake Boys Club logo tee there with the 3 stoner. Dude, dope. Vegas based too.
Yeah.
Another one, like
Great product.
dog. It's Vegas based and it like totally explains like us.
Exactly.
It was meant to be. Oh, not to mention the slaps. We forgot
Yes.
the slaps.
We got them.
So we got the
Got these black and green Bake Boys Club, along with the white and black versions. 3 stoners.
right, and then we got the Big
Chillin'
Boys
eyes
Club.
low.
Red background, black with white bold-face lettering. Pretty dope.
Yeah.
Got one each. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so,
sir.
yeah. This was like I said, this actually like would. It's perfect because I see that as like the logo right over the office door.
Yeah.
It's just like that's where we are. So it totally fits, and I can't wait to get them on the podcast here soon. We're gonna set all that up and get everything going on that end.
Yes, sir.
But shout out to the Big Boys Club once again, man.
Yeah.
We've been repping for them since we heard of them, and then it was just like it just kind of connected. You know what I'm saying? Mars Khalifa, one of the Big Boys. You know what I'm saying? He reps proudly and hard, and be surprised
Yes.
because the rep factor is about to step up 1,000%. So don't be alarmed, folks, when you see the Big Boys
All over the place.
all over.
Even in your baby mama's face.
I gave a bitch a baby shower.
But what was the tea I had on? Oh, Bake Boys Club.
Big Boys.
Why, I shot a baked nut.
Look, man, don't be mad when your girl's got a Big Boys Club t-shirt on and then you wondering how she got it because you didn't have one.
And when you left, the laundry was already done. Now she's doing some more.
Bruh.
Come
Why
on.
she doing laundry again?
She
just
just
did
finished
laundry this weekend. This
Just
past
finished
weekend.
that.
It's
what
only
what
Tuesday.
you doing? Why you run straight to the bathroom? What you doing?
How come there are so many Bake Boys Club elevated lifestyle stickers in my house?
Why is there one on the
You
back
don't
of
even
her neck?
smoke weed.
This question is, why is there one on the back of your neck? Because it's the only way I can remember.
Why do you have one of them in your panty drawer? Well, why are you looking through her panty drawer, nigga?
That way she remembers.
But, yeah. Oh, man. Our pregame was pretty stupid.
Yeah.
I liked it, though. You know what I'm saying? We always
Sure.
pregame pretty nicely.
Strawberry muffins kicking in
Already?
Yeah.
You just ate it.
a couple minutes ago.
It ain't kicking in that. Dog, it's like 2 hours. I mean, you have stone face.
2 hours I'm going to be stoned for.
Probably. We know it's
My
dope.
metabolism is pretty high from pregame.
Yeah,
So-
we do. That's one thing about us. We do have some crazy, stupid metabolism when it comes to smoking. Like, most people would be in the weed nap by
Yeah.
how much we smoke.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
Honestly
crazy.
would. And yet we're still up blowing and active and all the shit.
Right?
Fuck is wrong with us?
Nothing.
That's what's wrong with the world.
It is. Because remember, the body is equipped to handle cannabinoids.
Yes.
So,
Folks, do your research.
do your research on it. So, if you're like us and you chief a little too often, don't be worried because you were meant to, pretty much.
Yeah. It's in your DNA.
It is. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think it takes like so long for it to get out of your hair? One of the thickest parts of
Yeah.
what your blood and everything, all your other cells create, because it binds to it. It's like you, perfect fit.
Nope. Come right out the top.
You know what I'm saying?
Or
So
wherever you may be. Next time they do a hair test on me, I'm pulling hella pubes out.
Bruh.
Test that.
They do a hair test on me right now. It's a real.
You know what?
It only got.
I want to shout out all the Vegas companies that are
Still
letting
drug
that slide.
tested.
Going for hard drugs,
You know what I'm saying? Look, man.
not recreational herb.
If you're still testing for marijuana, you got to be one of the craziest people in the world.
Well,
I'm
it's
just
like
saying.
a construction or electricity or something. Somewhere safety is a real life hazard.
But even then, that's why there's different strains for different things.
Yeah.
If you're smoking Charlotte's Web, pure CBD,
Yeah, you ain't getting high.
you're not going to get high.
Not the way you want to be.
You're
or
going to be
expect to be.
medicated.
Yes,
See what I'm
truly
saying?
medicated.
So, like, if you were an electrician or somebody like that, somebody who worked with their hands a lot and this and that, and you're starting to notice pain in your hands, smoke Charlotte's Web. 0.3% THC.
Well, I'm saying you let your mind slip a little bit, smoke a little
No.
too much that one morning, and zzz,
Right.
oh shit, that woke me up.
Yeah. Now that
Rest of the
can
day
happen,
is gonna
folks, so
shake
be
me.
safe.
Yes,
Be
we gotta
careful.
condone safety. Safety first.
You know what I'm saying? Don't do anything as
Don't-
crazy as
I don't want to open the mailbox to a lawyer notice.
oh jeez, no.
Fuck that. I ain't got no money.
Look, man, I'm broke.
We don't even get paid for this.
You heard? It's free, man.
Man, this is for you.
We do this
For
'cause we
you.
love y'all, man. Speaking of love, dog. So I decided to show myself some love again and get back into action. And Tinkerbell
Okay.
is in soil. Straight
Tinkerbell
from I jumped
GDP?
up. Huh?
Tinkerbell GDP.
No, Tinkerbell, unknown
Oh.
lineage from up a ways from some friends
Oh,
that
okay.
support the show in a massive way.
Yes.
So I dumped out, looked at all the seeds, you know, got some whites. You got the one, and I saw one that was spotted, thick, just plump
Short
seed.
thumb.
And I was like, that's the one.
Yeah.
And I moistened up that soil, said, nope. Poured a little bit more water over it, threw the 180 water over it, no, the 135 watt LED on it, and now it's sitting in the office.
Beautiful.
So we're gonna see what happens with Tinkerbell,
Yeah.
because that is from the good friends of the show,
Yes.
and you know, we do have a project to uphold, which is A, push those LED lights to limit, and B, grow something. God dang it! And we've been doing a lot of growing.
Yeah.
Let's not get it wrong.
Yes.
We know what we're doing. Just things happen. Heat wave.
Which
Bullshit.
brings me to the next subject.
What's happening?
Shit happens. I lost 2 more of those baby ones when I was in Cali.
Damn.
I can't comment on why, because I wasn't here. So,
So just boom, done.
yeah, I tried to bring them back. They were
Aw.
very brink of edge, and just wasn't enough.
Dehydration or
It's hard to call because I was gone for at least a week.
oh
So,
shit.
I don't know if the caretaker I had at the time was keeping on my
Was.
schedule. So
Son of a bitch.
I can't
Son
call
of
it.
a bitch.
I just chalk it up. It's just too.
That's all we can do.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, they're plants. Fuck.
That's all.
We've got. I mean, shit. Up Tinkerbell alone, I've got seeds. So it's not like I'm tripping.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure through what we have, we're not tripping.
Nah.
And
We got flavors for years.
speaking of, man, so our flavor's going to be expanding here into some food. I see
Yes.
with that garbage bag we got sitting in the
Oh,
office here in the studio
What is that? That outdoor OG.
from up north.
No, from Newtown, Modesto,
Okay,
Cali.
I'm about to be stoned as shit. I can already tell.
You can taste it in the.
It's when I get to eating them quick as shit like that. I already know they finna be bomb. I already know I'm finna be high as fuck. Like, on the way home, I'm gonna be high.
That's when you throw the shades on.
Bruh, it's gonna be like that stone face walk, just like, damn it, what is...
We got a wind advisory all night.
You didn't...
Yeah.
But tomorrow morning, it's supposed to be, it went from like 90 degrees to 70 tomorrow morning.
Wow.
Tonight, it's boom. Like, my wife was already moving like, get your sweaters, get the track jackets out. Overnight, it's gonna get cold. Like, by the time I come home tonight, it's gonna be cold. Like, I'm making goulash at the house because it's gonna be cold.
Yeah.
That kind of shit.
Which is weird out here in Vegas.
For so early, it's not even Halloween yet.
Yeah.
This is like another 3 weeks away.
Which tells us all about how this season's gonna be. So,
Motherfucking global warming is real, you bastards.
For our folks who do grow, I suggest those 5 gallons come in handy again. Move some shit around. Rig up some furniture dollies or something, throw the bitches on it.
Or
and push them around the house.
Yeah. See, that's fuck. I want to do it, dog. I want to build the fucking. I want it to be open, but I want it to focus all the light on one plant. Like, I want to put both the LEDs in a box and have it focus on one plant. Because I want to see how massive it can get.
Yeah.
But my thing is, will it work in an open room environment? Like, if I sit up in the corner of my office and just have it hanging, both lights on, hanging over one pot, will that shit work?
Yeah. Because it will grow to the light. The only thing with our space buckets and grow boxes is just a facility to house it.
Yeah, but I feel like it's more contained too. Like,
it is.
Especially with like the foil tape, the reflection. It's like adding more light.
That's why I started like inside the office or here.
Mm-hmm.
Those ones I threw the Mylar around the back, that foamy stuff, and it's beautiful because just thumbtacks hold it up.
Right.
And
oh yeah, that stuff. Oh
yeah,
shit!
Just a couple thumbtacks held it up on the wall, and then I just turned it, left the roll right there on the turn. Just sat it up, leaning to it backwards. It's fine.
There you go.
Reflect whatever light it can reflect off. And shit, it's pretty much insulation.
Right.
If you don't have any. If you
right.
do,
if you don't
more.
Have any.
Yeah. Which is one of the problems I came across with the TNG and the space bucket.
Oh, the heat?
Yeah. Because the bucket was already sealed enough.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it when I laced the bucket with that.
Ooh-wee.
Damn. Just yanked the door open.
Right? Wind out here blowing out here, folks. You know what I'm talking about? But, yeah. This weather out here, you guys, is getting a little wild. It's about to get a little cold real fast. And that is what it is on that. But, you know, this is Vegas. We're used to it. We adapt to it very quickly, by the way. You know what I'm saying? We keep sweaters on deck. Because somebody like the office cold, too. Like, Jesus Christ. How you going to go to work in the summertime and need a sweater because the office cold?
You know what? That's how it was when I was over at the gas station. Remember how cold it is in that motherfucker? All year long. Does not matter if it's raining outside. You're going to be freezing your nuts off inside.
Yeah, because that stupid vent, like, right there.
Yeah.
That
right
vent,
over the register.
Right over the register is
and
ice
on top
cold.
of it, they keep the fucking the box lock so you can't change the temperature.
Hell yeah. They're trying to save that money.
Hell yeah, motherfuckers. You ain't got enough?
Fuck that shit.
$2.15 for $1 pack of cigars. Come on, highway robbery.
Bruh. And the thing is, too, they got the new flavors.
They do?
The Swishers. But I'm not paying. We're not going to go.
You saw the new flavor Swisher?
Yeah. The mango?
The boozy mango?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the shit.
But I'm not paying $2.15.
No, fuck
but I
that.
can go half a block up and get them for 99 cents for the same 2-pack.
Yeah.
Fuck you mean?
Exactly.
I don't get that shit. Like,
you know what? Swisher made a good one. I like the guava in that.
yeah?
Yeah. It's guava mango.
Okay.
I had it. I bought it the day they got it out over here on, well, right there by Karen.
Okay.
Where we went
okay.
last time. He had brand new ones. And he was like, check them out.
Have you?
Motherfuckers was cool.
See, I'm trying to find like another like Russian cream type backwood leaf flavor.
Yeah.
That one was actually pretty decent. I still got to hit up to the smoke shop up on Las Vegas Boulevard in Charleston and pick up our gold leaves.
Ah.
You know, Vegas base. They got the hemp paper and the leaf.
Yeah. AU something on the front of it.
Yeah, man, we got to get some gold leaves, man. Now that we are some leaf rollers, especially myself here, and you know what? You're right. I'm not gonna fucking deny that shit. I bandwagon that shit, and then I figured out my roots were in fucking rolling woods. Like, bang! It's so easy to me. Like, I don't hesitate when I do it. That's how it is.
Natural.
Like, I pick up a thing, I already know how much weed I need to roll for what wood I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And then when I bust it open and see the stem, that's what fucks me up.
That's the only reason I can't get to the woods like that. Like,
that's why I want to
my
get
full
the big
addiction
leaf.
is not on exactly.
So I can just cut it
And get exactly
boom, roll a fatty.
without all that fucking oblong shape and shit.
Yeah, like I can actually perfectly make the one in the still
Just make
leaf,
a
or I can
paper.
just keep it natural and be like, fuck it, I'm just going to cut off this much and roll that bitch up.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, rip that hoe off. Man.
Shit, as big as it is, you can rip a few of them.
That's what I'm saying.
Make your
So
own
like,
packs.
I really want to get into like the Fanta leaves and
I almost got into
the
the argument with the clerk though, over backwoods.
over woods.
Yeah, I asked him, these are the only flavors you got, right? He looked at me, he's like, yeah, these are the only ones that we got. These are the only ones they make, actually. I'm like, boss.
What flavors were they?
Honey bourbon, honey, stout, sweet, berry.
He had most of the selection.
He had most of them, but he was still missing the banana, the vanilla. No, he didn't have no Russian cream.
I'm mad. Russian cream. I am so mad. Like, why was that a limited edition flavor? But yeah, I haven't run into any banana.
I've seen those
I've
with
seen
my
them
folks,
online,
yeah,
but
in the Bay Area.
I haven't run into any personally, like myself.
No,
like,
I haven't seen them around here.
I've been smoking a lot of Garcias lately because Garcia's the ones that like got all the flavors like out. Like,
game leaf.
yeah,
Yeah, I like them. I just
yeah.
bought a mango yesterday.
So did I.
It just fucked me up though with that vein. I had the goddamn vein in both
That's
of
the
them.
one I was telling you about. It had it on both sides. Was a fucking mango leaf, and then the other one, right? When we were talking about them being hella small.
Yeah.
So I unroll this motherfucker, and I'm like, the fuck is this? It was like maybe like 2 fingers and like part of my pinky wide. And I was like, after buzzing it down, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like,
where's the rest of my wrap?
Yo, like, back, I was supposed to be able to fit an eighth in this motherfucker.
I don't know if it was just because I bought a 3-pack of woods, or it's from buying a single, but I swear the single is bigger than the 3.
Bigger than the pack.
Because I'm looking at them, they're thin, like Swisher Minis thin. I'm like, this don't even look right. But alright, I'll fuck with it. I opened it up and I'm looking at the leaf like, where's the rest of my cigar?
Right.
This looked like half a blunt.
What do you feel about rolling blunts with Swisher Minis? It seemed like a joke to me, but I even said that out loud. That shit sounded funny.
I don't see the point, but at the same time, they do come in handy.
Nigga, shut the fuck up. For
bullshit.
What?
You got the last little crumbs of nug and shit. You ain't got no pipe around. You know what? Let me roll this real quick. Instead of having all this extra paper that you just ripped.
I'm going, nigga, fuck that. I'm gonna go to the store, I'm gonna get an apple, and it's on top. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I used to do that shit coming out of fucking Henderson. Waiting on the fucking cat bus. Fuck. I just read up. Fuck. I ain't got nothing. Well, I do work in a food place. Got that apple. And my job required me to have pens.
There you go.
Nigga, I
Pipe.
don't give a fuck. I was like, pop, pop,
I
pop.
still fuck with them.
Dig
though.
out. Nigga,
I
I
just-
still do Apple.
I don't know. It's like you could fit. It's like a fooling yourself, getting a bigger plate and putting a little amount on it.
Yeah.
It's like a trick like that with a Swisher Mini. Because you could take a gram and you think you're gonna stuff it like that regular Swisher, but you only get 0.6 in that bitch.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it look bulky.
unless you're a good roller, unless you
Yeah.
are a master roller like we are, we can get a gram in a Swisher
Good.
Mini.
Good.
No crutch.
Yeah. Definitely no.
Definitely no crutch.
Otherwise, average roller, maybe 0.6 in there.
But still, a 0.6 is a cone.
Exactly.
If
But
a 0.6 is a cone that you
because
get
it's
at
so
the dispensary.
small and it's tailored to a smaller smoking,
Yeah.
more personal smoke. It
It'll
looks
be a
bulky.
chunky
It looks bulky as
0.6.
fuck. But you roll it up in a regular one, you're like, what the fuck is
Now,
this?
don't come over to the session either.
No.
Don't pull up on us with a
Yeah.
0.6.
You bust out a
Swisher
Swisher
Mini.
Mini, you better be smoking 3 of them.
Hey, talking about I got that gas. Why you playing?
You better roll a tree of them.
Look, you got to, for each of us.
All 3 of them.
For each of us. Look, just make that hole an extendo.
With 3 of those, you might just get 1 blunt out of that.
Exactly.
The same size, them fucking small things.
Right.
Roll them like 2x4s.
Right. But I think the 2 for 99 cent Garcia Vegas are smaller than the retail when they were like $2.19 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's just they seem a little bit smaller.
But you know, I've been saying that about everything for the past 2-3 years. Just everything's getting smaller.
It seems like it. And are you noticing the death of the smoke shop?
Yeah.
Because
Slowly but surely.
dispensaries are selling so much shit in house. This shit is fucking crazy. Like I got the smoke shop by the crib.
It's ugly.
He said he ain't sold a pipe in a while since rec. Like you ain't sold a pipe since rec?
Yeah.
Because there's in the dispensary. My thing is though, we still know there's underground smokers out here.
There is.
So how are you not selling shit? Is it that you're not advertising shit?
It's
I mean, you
because
can't advertise
he
a smoke
hasn't
shop.
readjusted to
The market.
exactly.
My thing is, you need to start
The market has changed so quick and fast.
with
Just,
everything.
just sitting there
Social
on your
media.
hands. Yeah, just sitting on your hands and expecting it to fall in your store ain't gonna do it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like
Not a high
nowadays,
traffic area, but you ain't doing nothing with it.
exactly. Like fuck that shit. If we had a smoke shop, dog, I'm telling you, we'd have music artists in that bitch, motherfucking food trucks in front of that bitch, fucking smoke sessions out of that in front of that bitch. Fuck the laws, nigga. You know people smoke.
Shit,
It's a
weekly
smoke shop.
barbecues.
We
Because we
medicate-
likes to barbecue.
Oh, dog, we haven't done that shit in a long ass time.
Yeah, it's been getting colder.
But
though.
it's getting cold, so you know what I'm saying. But fuck that, like
We
I
still
would
be doing it, though.
literally Do it,
Yeah, we'll still be doing it.
but I would do that shit. Like if I had a smoke shop, dog, fuck,
Yeah.
why not, dude? I'd be on Instagram, be like, da-da-da-da, and then I'd have
Dope
like,
Era. Perfect example.
Dope
Mr.
Era.
Fab store. All they got a barbecue grill out front. Everybody chills, pull up. It's good. We smoke out front. It's Cali. We go in the shop, handle business.
right, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's all right here. Like we
You
can
make it a
if I
pull-up
wanted to,
vibe,
I'd throw a
people are
cot in
gonna
the back,
support.
and I don't never have to go anywhere.
you know what I'm saying? Make it a pull-up vibe, and people are gonna support you, dog.
Exactly.
Like, especially with a smoke shop, like, you not
Especially when
know,
you're trying
like,
to be a part of a community.
especially now, like you
gotta
have
put
to
the
be
roots
a
in.
part of the culture, and part of the culture is you know what I'm saying, what you gonna smoke out of. Like, how are you smoking? Like, nobody is just running to the dispensary to go get a 3-pack of backwoods.
No, they don't even sell them there.
Or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
No, some dispensaries do.
Out here?
Hardin,
sells backwards.
singles,
Huh?
I believe. Last
Okay.
time I was there, I know they sell the Shine blunts.
I haven't had those.
Okay, so you know the Shine papers, the gold papers, right?
Yeah.
Shine, they make blunts, and then they have the weaved blunts, so where it's the gold and the blunt, this and that. They sell those at dispensaries, and the dispensaries are also selling like Rove brand, the
So
pipe. The,
my question is with
pins
the
and
weave
shit.
ones, what the fuck is the difference?
What you mean?
With when they weave the blunts with the paper?
It's just aesthetics. It's just something to do. Like rolling a cross joint or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, I
just
do it.
Just fucking around and just do it.
Now, I don't see myself personally shelling out $20 for 2 papers just because they're gold.
No, fuck that.
I can't do it.
I don't give a shit if they're gold.
I
honestly.
can't. But
I'm not a flashy person, period. So
true.
Trying to be flashy with my weed is not really cutting it.
Yeah, you're not the flashy. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, right now, if we did a photo shoot, they'd be like, damn, Drew, who's your stylist? And they'd be like, Stacks, you need a stylist.
No, that'd be just, what the fuck?
They were like, this dude can't
just what the
came
fuck,
out the
dude.
house.
Yeah, that's how I go everywhere. I just
But,
came
I
out the
mean,
house.
that's my nigga, though. That's
Ready
like my
for
brother
whatever.
from another mother.
Because if you get fitted and you get into some shit, now you fucking pissed off more. Because you fucked fitted up.
But that goes out on the aggression of the other person. Now he gets the extra.
Well, I'm talking after it's all done,
When
you
he's
look down and
there,
you notice all your shit like,
when your shirt all stretched out and shit, you got blood on it. Somebody
ripped
tore
up
the side and shit, man.
It's a real battle.
It probably got tore off.
Yeah.
I'd be a little mad about that shit, to be honest with you.
But I work all the time.
Yeah, true.
So.
You're always moving around. And
Yeah, that's why I tell people, don't buy me no new shit. All I'm gonna do is work in it.
The fuck no, you ain't, nigga.
Bullshit.
This fucking new uniform we get, nigga. When you get the elevated lifestyle shirt, you ain't working in that shit.
I got laced with a pair of Adidas and a pair of some clean Jordans when I was in Modesto.
I already wore them to work.
No, but I've been beating the fuck out of them, wearing them all around.
Fake boys, be prepared.
Hey,
He might need some stock in y'all company.
we're gonna
Baked
really
Boys
put it to the
t-shirts.
test. We're gonna put that shit to the test.
No, nigga,
We're
it's
a
fall.
rustic outdoor.
I'm hoping like a crew neck come out real quick. Speaking of crew necks, we gotta re-release ours.
Big boys, I want to see the hoodies. I'm a hoodie person.
I am.
Not even so much jackets, just hoodies.
See,
I like
I'm a slim fit hoodie kind of dude. But you know what I'm saying, with the line. I'm telling you.
hoodies, period. Just because you're warm
Yeah,
and you're good.
The only thing I don't like about hoodies though is like when you got the headphones in and then you got the headphones outside the hoodie portion.
Yeah. Dangling, they get cross and
Or not, it's like then when you want to put the hood on,
you gotta
then the wires like fuck off and then one pop out and shit. You gotta fix that.
Yeah.
Then you gotta put it in the hoodie to get it to work right and shit.
And folks, that's why I went back to headphones.
The over the ears.
Yeah. Plus, I saw some shit that said if you use earphones,
Earbuds,
you're more likely to get buildup of earwax and fluids.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you're more likely to end up with an ear infection.
Oh yeah. And you don't clean out your ears all the time, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
like
me,
the true statement.
I feel like when it's really windy, I feel like I can get that because the wind just drives my head so circles.
Right.
So even if it could be a beautiful sunny day, but if that wind's blowing hella hard, it's gonna have my head doing this dizzy shit.
Hell yeah.
That's why I don't fuck.
That's all the dust here in Vegas too. Depending on the season, like we're screwed, especially in the fall. Like fall,
Yeah.
pollen season, spring.
Man.
I hate the springtime.
Spring
is nice,
kills me.
but I hate the springtime.
It's the first week of spring that kills me, or at least the first week that the
After-
pollen is high.
After the rain.
Yeah. When the pollen's high, the first week that it's up there.
Oh God, I'm halfway dead.
Yeah.
Like that first week, I'm like,
I wake up, people are like, "Oh, you're sick. Get away from me." I'm like,
Yep.
nah,
it's just it's my
allergies.
allergies, bro.
Like I can feel the sickness. This ain't sick. This is just I want to.
I still smoke
Poke
J
some
through that
holes.
bitch though.
Hell yeah.
You ain't got me fucked up. I'm still smoking in that bitch.
All night.
Still. All day. Y'all didn't even know.
Oh, where the fuck are they hosting this? Tommy Chong, did you see the new shit he's hosting?
What?
It's
No.
I can't remember what it's called. It's this year.
Okay.
I want to say San Bernardino, and it's I'm not exactly sure. I'm not sure if it's a contest or a festival or whatever, but Tommy Chong's hosting it.
Right.
They got tickets up for sale, everything right now.
Oh.
Follow the master.
Right? I
You
mean,
wanna get high?
it's Tommy Chong.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm pretty sure he showed Cheech how to smoke.
what the hell is that?
Go.
Wind making noise and shit. You got kids out here farting.
All that pollution in the air.
Oh my god. Oh, bro. So, pollution in the air. So I'm walking by. I'm on Charleston. I'm at the bus stop. I'm headed towards the bus stop. And it's, people who do what they do.
Yeah.
And I swear to goodness, I haven't smelled Reggie in a long time. But it was obvious somebody got robbed. Just the Reggie that was in the air was horrible.
It was even no good.
And driving them and whipping it like, pro do, but god dang. Reggie? You can smell it, bro.
That's the pack you keep at the house. That's what I smoke when I'm taking a shit.
Right.
Something just to get right while I'm trying to get right.
That's the one that, like, you roll that in, like, Snoop Dogg size rolls. You double the paper and you use that whole flat piece and you stuff that whole up and then you slowly make a roll out that bitch to where it looks like a Cuban cigar and, do your thing and you sit that one in the bathroom because it's Reggie and you keep the fan on. And you also get the spray, that oil spray, the good stuff, like scent bomb.
Yeah.
Put it in the bathroom. Reggie is for emergencies and emergencies when you're sick and can't taste the flavor and really fucked up mornings when you got like
I say when you're sick is about the best time. Your body's so weak, it just loves anything.
Right?
Any
Like,
weed,
fuck it.
it's there.
Like,
soak it up.
You're gonna get high anyways, nigga. Let's do it. Because it seems
built
like
for
when
war
you're
right
sick
now.
and you got gas, it's wasted. Like, you don't get as high as you would be if you were normal.
And even if I do get that buzz or that high that I want out of it,
It's
I'm so
short-lived.
whooped I'm going to bed.
Yeah, it's short-lived.
Yeah, now I wake up like, man, I shouldn't even have to smoke.
Right, like I shouldn't smoke. Now I just wasted weed.
Yeah, like I should have just broke half a little tiny nug, put that in a little piece.
And I'd have been good.
Yeah.
It's
Got
crazy.
medicated before I was knocked the fuck out. Oh, that's the metal sheets.
Jeez, the wind is putting in some work tonight.
Yeah.
Speaking of shit, we gotta looking at these beats, dog. High as shit.
Producers tap in.
Please, producers, if y'all are out there doing y'all thing, y'all got some beats that y'all want to like put in so we can actually have some background music so y'all can listen and get high, park and fly. Don't smoke and drive, park and fly, people.
Come join the team.
Listen to some things while we groove out, or give us something to groove out to while we talk, and then we can like have y'all listen to it. You know what I'm saying?
Should be in music lovers. We just throw the shit on while we're smoking on personal time.
You know what I'm saying? Like I go through and
Good
just
music
like
is good music. You can't deny it.
can't deny it. You know what I'm saying? So producers, any
Except
kind
pop.
of beats, I
Pop
don't
is
give
a
a fuck.
fucking
Trap, R&B, classic West Coast.
If you come at me with any
Bay
pop,
Area.
I'm gonna throw it back at you. Pop is a fucking joke.
Now hold on, wait a minute. Remember, pop means popular culture.
Yes.
Right? Remember, pop artists are using trap beats,
Nowadays.
singing over it.
Yes.
So,
I still
don't give me
the
like
style.
early,
We want
don't like 98 degrees. Like,
we want classics.
you know what I'm saying? Even like, I like the recent trap shit.
Like,
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
supposed to bubble.
Look, man,
Dom
I want my
Perignon
speakers
is
to kind of
supposed to
fucking
bubble.
rattle.
Cause it be like that sometimes.
You know?
Send me some shit like that. Let's vibe out.
You know what I'm saying? We vibe out, have a good time, you know what I'm saying? When producers tap in, send us some beats.
Please.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and get your name out there.
Think about it. If you send us beats and we play them on the show,
Work
Your
with us,
show
we
is
work with
going
you.
to be found on Las Vegas Cannabis Radio on Saturday nights at 4 p.m.
And you will
Your
definitely
show
be
is
pushed
also-
on the tags.
You're going
and
to
the,
be
and the links.
on iHeartRadio. You're going to be
Google
on
Play
Google
Music.
Play Music. You're going to be on Stitcher. You're going to be on YouTube. And we do have a SoundCloud, Elevated Lifestyle, LV SoundCloud. Holla at it. And it is short-lived, so 1 episode a week, maybe 2 is what you get on the uploads, but it's there. So your beat will also be looping on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
So just come on
Along
and
with
join
all
in
our
with it.
followers, and you never know who may be following
Uh-oh.
us.
And
Hit pause.
we got today's in building.
I lost.
So folks, another special moment has happened. We get another one of the classics, Manny stories.
How you gonna put my name with a Y? I don't understand. That's witches
So, for
Good
those
way to
of
start
y'all
that segment.
No, yeah, this is one of those weirdly stoned
With
segments.
an IE, not a Y.
though. Yeah, how you gonna put my name on this
If y'all know anything about Las Vegas and you're from Vegas and you listen to our show, you know about or have heard about, or maybe you don't. Like, I'm a novice in this John Wayne Gacy person, but apparently
He
there's...
did in 1980 for killing like 33 men. And yeah.
How you... Look, so, is it like...
Psycho.
I'm
Retired
just
citizen.
saying.
He's a retired psycho.
No, he was married to Colonel Sanders' daughter.
I remember you saying that earlier.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
So he had money.
Oh, he was a millionaire, and the guy was super smart.
That's probably why he's fucking
Dude was
nuts.
really, I mean, really
Just like,
crazy.
just like a clown. Get kids to go with him, take the kids, do what he wants, whatever, and then bury him underneath his house.
Yeah, I don't. I mean,
So kind of like the
technically, when
premise
they found him,
for
he
it.
never admitted to killing anybody. The only thing he said was when the cops said, "Hey, oh, we found all these bodies." He said, "Yeah, I've been running a morgue business out of my house, for whatever years. So you convict me of that? Who cares?" Yeah, when they found 33 bodies under his house. He's a savage.
Can I have your phone?
Manny has it.
Oh, yeah, crazy. I need to go on to Snapchat.
But, so,
Oh, hey, Andrew.
what's
I
up?
created a Snapchat, but I can't figure out what to kill.
One of the things is like he did a lot of paintings while he was in the prison.
Okay.
I mean, he made tons of money on this stuff that he did paintings of. And one of what he did was a lot of paintings of celebrities. He painted a whole bunch of. He's had Marilyn Monroe pictures. There's Charlie Manson pictures. I mean, just the list goes on. But the 34th victim, there's a book out, and nobody's ever seen this book. But one of my best friends has the manuscript because he's the executor of his estate. Because nobody wanted anything to do with anything he owned, But he's executor of the state, and he owns 2 books. And one of the books was about the 34th victim. He gave him a paperback edition of the whole manuscript of this book. And one of the books was based on the movie that you see right now, which is the Stephen King.
Right,
It, right. That's one of the clowns that he actually made that clown.
Right.
That was I can't remember his name.
Pennywise.
Yeah, right. Penny something. That's the most desired painting that he got.
See,
actually.
when I heard Pennywise, I just thought of the Strain. And I was like, so you telling me
That was a painting that he had.
this
He made
medicated motherfucker's killing people? Nigga, 7% CBD. You should be calm as a motherfucker. What are you snatching up kids for? Shit, damn clown. Smoke some.
that. Right.
Pennywise need to smoke some Pennywise. That's what needs to happen.
Yeah, but that Pennywise clown was
was
That's
really
where
was
the
really
movie
inspired
came.
by
Yes.
Yeah, nobody's ever
John
read
Wayne
this
Gacy.
manuscript.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Nobody's
Because
read this
You
manuscript
see, he was taking kids,
except for.
and in the movie it doesn't actually show you that he's molesting the kids before he kills them. You
I
understand
actually
what I'm
think
saying?
they based
Like,
this.
it's
Right,
all
right,
based
right.
on that,
Based
but
on-
he said he's
right.
just terrorizing them and killing them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I started
See, you
watching that
start
movie and
finding
I got
out
of
weird
it.
shit in life. Like that's like the motherfuckers who write. I think it was NCIS.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Found out some of them actually do that. Not NCIS. Law and Order SVU, the Special Victims Unit, so all the rape cases and shit like that. Come to find out, like this motherfucker was doing shit like that.
Well, the
Oh
problem
well,
is,
shit. That's how you wrote about it.
the problem is the state can't keep up with it. You know, the rape kits, they're so deep. They're like 60,000 deep,
Right.
and there's so many of them. They just can't keep up.
Yeah,
with
they
it.
can't just mass. It's so many cases,
Yeah.
and technology's always changing. So there's always something new
Right.
that
Which is
could either fuck up
unstable
the
at
case or it could make the case. And like you said, it's unstable at first.
Or like I'm not exactly sure where, but in Cali, the one person was tampered with evidence and got 1,100 cases re-reviewed.
Shit.
You know, and some of the cases were actually legit.
Yeah.
And the persons really did do it.
Damn.
And now they got to go through all them cases again and find
All
out what's
again,
going on,
right.
or let people out. What if they let the wrong motherfucker out of there?
All because he fucked around with one file or a couple files they found.
That's fucking.
So then they got a period from this to this, which was like 1,200 cases. And,
Right.
Oh, re-review all those. Shit.
That's crazy.
Be mad as a motherfucker.
Wouldn't you? Like
1,100 cases?
especially as the state, especially taxpayers, like,
Yeah.
dog, we are all. Are you serious?
Yeah.
You know how many man hours has to go back into
Each
case? Like,
Well,
it's crazy.
yeah, that's a couple years worth of work.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
This is nuts. Like, mm-mm.
Well, this dude went nuts in Chicago.
Oh.
A lot of people, wasn't really tripping on it, but they
Well,
do
his
have.
name sounds familiar, but
Who,
I didn't.
Gacy?
Yeah,
He was the dude that was the clown.
it
dressed up
sounded
as a
familiar,
clown.
but
Yeah.
I couldn't place it at
And
all.
and the there's an art
Yeah, remember Jeffrey Dahmer is
Sin
the one
City
that took
Gallery.
the African American
Well, yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer actually
boys.
he did a painting on Jeffrey Dahmer and said he was 1/6
boys.
son
In
of a
the
bitch
hole and-
because he ate the humans.
Yeah,
And what he did was a skull painting of Jeffrey Dahmer, and he put blood coming down from the mouth. He said this was 1/6 son of a bitch. And that's what he literally said. But he made stuff like, the Pogo. The Pogo was one of the clowns, Pogo the clown. He did Emmett Kelly. I mean, there's actually, I think there's, if I go in here and count them, I mean, they call this the hi-ho in the spring, hi-ho in the mind, and the other one's hi-ho in the fall. And like the hi-ho in the mind is cool because it shows this like 7 dwarfs coming out of the mine, and all the rest of them are on the painting. You know what I'm saying? Like dancing around some weird trail, and there's like bushes and flowers everywhere, and it's like just portraying some like the 7 little dwarfs and shit. But it's pretty wild. But he's done Elvis. He did Elvis in red. He did Elvis in purple. He did Patches the Clown. But he was really into those clowns. He did the Zodiac Killer. And see, now this is really intriguing. The Zodiac Killer never got caught. Never, ever got caught. No, the Zodiac Killer never got caught. He was super smart. And Gacy knew that Zodiac Killer. Personally.
That's nuts.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, what's nuts is they all know each other.
Yeah, I don't know how that went down, but
You know what? I wouldn't find it that hard to believe that they all knew each other, because you gotta confide in somebody. And somebody, you know what I'm saying? When you find somebody who is like you,
Right.
and they do what you do, but it's something different, but it's still what
Different
you
route.
do.
Right. Still tuned.
And then they tell you their secret. That's that's a brotherhood. That's a bond.
Right.
So
Yeah, 'cause you can't tell nobody else.
that's something that's just between y'all. And remember, these people went through society in life.
I'll tell you
People
another
knew them
killer.
outside of before they, were caught. They were part of society. So that means that somebody confided in them, mentored them, probably. All kinds of fucked up shit.
Right.
Because you learn everything from someone. The first time you go out and you fuck up that squirrel, and then somebody rolls up on you and is like, no, do it like this. And then you feel the rush of a new kill. And then you start experimenting. And then, you know what I'm saying? There's somebody like you telling you, you know what I'm saying, guiding your path in that. So it wouldn't surprise me if there was a nice little clique of them that all know each other. Oh, it wouldn't surprise me at all.
Well, there was personal people who was trying to get Gacy to do some artwork because, Johnny Depp and like John Waters, November '93, they were all buying a bunch of these artworks. They wanted to know a lot about them. When they were tunneling through the nightclub, they found several paintings. And they were, small stuff just selling for like 5,000 apiece. 94 rumors priced in the 30,000 range, bringing out underground collectors and dealers who had to contact Gacy for years through letters and calls and personal visits. But what really happened, people were thinking about investments. And of course, this is, in Chicago. But among them was, I know Noel Chef. It's actually like Sheaf or something. It's like SCHIFF. Not really sure. It's like Noel Sheaf or something. He went to his first painting in '82 in Illinois at State Fair. He bought, and of course they're showing off the convicted artwork of, this John Gacy who killed a whole bunch of people. And we're talking a lot of people,
All right.
It's estimated up to 50, and he gave up some secrets about where stuff was, and I have personal knowledge of stuff that could incriminate whoever actually has this in possession. But there's a statute of limitations, 20 years. It's been 23 exactly.
Yeah, but we still don't want to. We not about getting people in trouble.
No. Well, there was a big thing about handcuffs. I don't know if I should get into it, but that was never revealed from the cops. But oh boy, just knowing that is probably trouble.
Ooh.
So I better shut up. But I've seen them and I touched them. They're awesome. But I've seen some other stuff too that he told them where they were, and they were there.
No,
So,
and they were there, and they were there.
Sure,
You heard the confirmation in the voice that changed, and they were there. Like, bruh, I'm telling you, seen it.
This guy bought some artwork from the State Fair. You know what I mean? Back in the day, '82. He bought each painting for $35,000 a piece. And it was right when he was getting ready to leave. The guy goes, "Hey, I wanted one of those," and he told him, "Okay." So he pulled out some money and he said, "Well, I got 35 grand." He goes, "No, I want 50." He said 50 grand. He held up 5 fingers and he said, kind of shook them around and said, "That's what I want." And the guy, of course, was like, "No way. I'll give you $5,000 more."
Here's another 5 racks.
Well, this is a person that we met at the MGM Grand, and he was awesome. And he was an awesome painter. My wife, it's funny, we're walking through, and we were with a bunch of friends because we were there for a convention for Felipe, and then we were there with her brother-in-law, Joel, and Gabby. Then we were there with a convention for the music, and that's all, Felipe did was music. He's badass, and he's from the Bay. He's the one that did Linda's Cougar. Anyway, long story short, he's a designer and all that stuff. Long story short, we're walking through the casino, and she says, "Oh, Tony!" And she's like running to shake this dude's hand. I'm thinking, what the fuck is she talking about? Tony Mariano? I'm thinking, this ain't Tony Mariano. What the fuck is this? And she's all happy ass and shit. Of course, I shake his hand, and he's like, and she was right. She's like, "Oh,
softer than a baby's
no, yeah, it felt like the heart surgery fucking hand." But anyway,
damn it.
let me tell you what I noticed.
So
Okay,
soft.
that did happen. She did yell Tony, of course. But the whole point was, we were walking through the casino. I seen this ring. I'm not gonna bullshit you. This fucking diamond was the biggest, fattest canary yellow stone I've ever seen in my life. And here's this knockout blonde, you know what I'm saying, that he's with. That was actually his wife. And she's way younger than him. And well, I don't know. I'm just gonna tell you, she looked really good.
Way younger.
Yeah, but she had this dude, this bling bling. I was like,
okay, way younger as in I'm waiting for him to die and I'm in the will younger?
Really.
No, as in sugar daddy.
Or as in...
No, bullshit. She just looked young. I think it was because surgery
I actually
and
think
stuff
she
like
was
that.
in her 40s, but I know
But
he was
it's
in his 60s.
it's definitely the
You
surgery
understand
stuff
what I'm
probably.
saying?
feel you.
She wasn't young like
Yeah,
No,
but
no,
she
no,
was
under 20,
younger
20
than
years old.
him.
Right, yeah, not like that
Yeah.
ridiculous shit. Although I know in Nevada they go really ridiculous. Like if you're 16, they say, oh, as long as the parents don't care, screw that shit. Anyway,
Go ahead, fuck
you can
with
find
it.
a sugar daddy.
Look, I'm shocked.
You can find a sugar daddy out here if you're young, all right?
No.
But
Some
listen.
40-year-old dude says...
Yeah, I'm not going to go for that.
Some 40-year-old dude says, oh my gosh, I want to date your 16-year-old daughter.
Oh, hell
I'm
yeah.
catching a case.
Right.
Straight up.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it?
Straight up.
That's called
I'm not
old
gonna
school.
lie
That
to
shit's
y'all.
wild.
I'm going to catch a case. This podcast better go on without me.
That's crazy.
I
No,
might have
for real.
to tune in smaller increments
Right.
every single day.
Do them phone calls,
So
my
I'm
nigga.
gonna
You
tell
know
you the
what I'm
truth.
saying?
I was
Put some money on my phone
stagnant.
card
I
for
only
me.
get 59 seconds on Instagram.
Hey, look, y'all
Hey,
better put some
honestly,
money on my phone card.
We came inside the MGM Grand. I was blasted. I mean, I was seriously staggering. We went to get something to eat, so you know that kind of cushioned up.
All right.
Once I felt a little whatever, but I got out there and we were walking through the casino. I see these diamonds. I'm not bullshitting. This ring from across the room just said, bling. And when I noticed it with my eyes, like, oh shit, I was drawn to it.
Right.
Come to find out, my girl was going, oh, Tony. You know, I'm like, what the hell the fuck is Tony? You know what I mean? I mean, even
Nobody knew who
Tony
he
Curtis
was.
put his hand out like this. Well, no, because Felipe's wife knew who it was. She knew he was from the Rat Pack.
She didn't
That's
know
what
who
she
he
knew.
was.
But hold on, he put his hand out to him, and he was like, he was gonna look at him like, who are you? You know, like he didn't want to shake his hand. You know, it was
Right.
hilarious. But anyway, the funny part is it was Tony Curtis. He was cool. You know what I'm saying? He signed a $100 chip and you know some poker chips and bullshit like that. But I'm gonna tell you, his wife had a hell of a ring on. I mean, oh man, that thing must have been about 9 carats. It was.
Canary
I mean,
yellow,
it was
9
beautiful.
carats.
Oh, dude, it was the beautiful fucking
Ooh,
ring I've seen.
wait.
So long story short, this is
It's a
the
nice size.
scenario.
Yeah.
Tony Curtis was a hell of an artist. This guy is badass. I'm talking, he's got some paintings that were like, you wouldn't believe that this actor from years and years of his acting, I mean, I've seen tons of his movies,
Right.
but for him to have that much talent and then turn around and be a badass painter, dude, I mean, real painter. So he owned the art gallery in Beverly Hills. It's called Tattoo.
Okay.
And this Tattoo Beverly Hills art gallery had a lot of his work and of course everybody else's work. And they had this one room just based on nothing but Gacy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just all his shit. And then you got, it's funny because I got this film which is on DVD and it's got a picture of, what's that clone's name? Johnny Depp and some other clones. They're all superstars.
Soon to come on DVD.
Right. And yeah, we got the DVD. It's no big deal. But they're walking around with wine glasses. They're taking a sip, and you know they're like, "Oh, this
No
painting
big
here, I bought this for $100,000. Oh, we paid $30,000 for this." And then that psycho, I can't remember her name from the broad that plays. What was that? Well, she was with George Clooney in that movie where their vampires were down there. She played Mallory with Woody Harrelson. Woody Harrison. The dude, you know, they did that break in the prison one, and she was Mallory. Oh, Mal, da-da-da. He's all in love with her and shit, but he's shooting the guards up same time, you know, that kind of shit. But anyway, that
I have to
movie there, I can't
revisit
remember the name.
my old movie collection.
And then the other one was the one where they went when they were in Mexico, and they became with George Clooney, where she was inside that RV. Remember when they took the RV over and they made him drive to Mexico? It was something wild, vampire movie. What is the name of that damn movie?
George Clooney
Yeah, George Clooney.
vampire movie.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
With Mallory.
It
She's
also
Mal.
had. It also had not Tommy Chong, but the other one, Cheech.
Oh yeah, Cheech Marin in
Cheech
there.
was
Yeah,
in it.
Cheech Marin was in there. He was badass in there
And the
too.
place they went was a strip club.
Yeah, big ass strip club out in the middle of Mexico. They were supposed to meet some drug
Out in the
dealers.
middle
over
of,
there.
out that way.
You guys don't remember it? I know there's thousands of people yelling right
Yeah.
now. Oh, I know what it is.
Everybody's
Anyway.
they're talking about they know what it is. But
Anyway.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'll
I
tell you
do
the name.
not know what that is.
Oh my God.
How do you not know that? You guys know
dark
about movies.
something.
We're stoned out of our
Something
minds.
dark.
Out of our fucking lids right now.
I ate a
So
strawberry
anyway,
muffin.
all I know is this cat spent millions. And of course, who the hell didn't know that? Johnny Depp. I mean, let's be realistic here.
We're just broke, man.
He's making movies just to pay for the fucking shit that he already spent. You know, I mean, that's a damn shame.
How you look. All you
So-
need to do to get out of debt, right, is sell your private jet, and you refuse to sell it. That's literally like that's like
He'll
the
give
little
his
boost he
ex-wife
needed
$100 million.
to like
150.
get himself out of a little bit of trouble was to sell his private jet, and he refused to sell it.
But you don't think he's in trouble? That's
Like,
the problem.
bro, just because you play this pirate on a Disney film,
Hey, remember Fast and Furious got played out.
Fast and
Step
Furious,
Up got played out.
Fast and Furious is getting played out. The
Oh,
fucking
it's been played out. Saw got played out.
no, okay, Saw was a
Scary
whole-
movie got played out.
Let's talk
The
about
point
Saw.
here, folks,
Let's
is
talk about Saw for a second.
Hold
though.
on, let's
Saw
be
got played
realistic.
out after Saw 2.
Right.
Yeah,
That's true.
honestly.
I didn't even watch that shit after
Saw
that. I was like,
1
oh,
and Saw
wow,
2
I
scared
never
the fuck
seen
out of
a
me,
Saw
and then it
after
was
2.
the same
Scared the
movie.
fuck out of me.
Saw 1 and Saw 2 scared the fuck out of me,
No, no,
but
that
I
shit
was
was
also
entertaining.
coked
I
out of
love
my
that.
fucking mind.
I saw the
Hold
thing
on,
was
hold
gonna
on,
rip
hold
her
on.
fucking jaw and her face open.
Hold on.
That was awesome.
Pirates of the Caribbean. though,
I
dude.
just wanted to see that thing go off with her
Everybody's
head.
seen it. I don't care if you're 50 years old or if you're 20 years old or if you're
Pirates of the
5 years
Caribbean
old.
is dope.
Okay,
You know
he's
what it
making them. They're killing them. Don't think they're not. But he's making these movies just to pay for shit before. But hey, you know what? Dude's living the one he wants to. So, you know,
Yeah,
personally,
I
I
just
thought the
wouldn't-
movie Blow would make it where, you know.
I just don't want some fucking
That's
accountant
called
down my
read
throat.
your contract.
No, without a doubt. Without a doubt. He's got major shit he could sell, but then again. All right, now, speaking of Johnny Depp, you know, he's got one. There's 2 paintings out there. One of them I just felt and touched and had in my hands today. It's badass. It's awesome. There's only one. But there is 2.
Pogo?
And that one, yeah, that one Johnny Depp has. And you know, that girl Mallory wanted to buy it real bad. She offered him a lot of money for it. Way over what he paid.
Probably.
He said, no.
Of course he did.
Right.
I was gonna say, if you ain't gonna sell the
Which
gel,
is
you ain't gonna
broke
sell anything else.
Now, if it was the old girl that he really fell in love with, you know, because you know he fell hell over heels with that girl in the movie Pirates of the Caribbean, the broad. I forget her name. She's
I
bad
don't
as shit.
fucking know her name.
I don't know. I like love to see
Kate
that
in there or
nigga.
some
Problem
shit. I
is-
don't fucking know.
Problem is he
We'll
was
call her
married.
Reese Witherspoon.
He was married when he was on that scene. And because he felt like shit, because you know what, I fell on for this broad. And I shouldn't even fuck with him because the way it is, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I can't blame him. I'm been there and done it. You fall, you know, for some broad that's just awesome.
Well, you Bobby Womack that situation.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
From dusk till dawn.
That's it. From dusk till dawn. That was the crazy one with
That's
the vampires,
the name.
goddammit.
Is that hold on?
That's
that-
got Clooney.
Is that the one with the real crazy fucking
Cheeks
scene
Marie.
in it where like they're damn near buck ass naked and he's
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
knocking this shit?
yeah.
That's my
Yeah, that's
shit
the
right
shit,
there.
man.
Dog,
But you
that's
don't know. But you don't know.
nigga,
I'll
that
tell you,
scene,
we're really stoned. That's what
Yes.
it's all about. All
okay.
right. So
Now
I don't remember
know,
that shit, and that's why you fucked it up.
bruh.
But that's all right. I can get that. But
He was knocking that shit out.
he was. He was.
He was
But see,
knocking
look,
that
that's
shit
what I'm
out.
saying. He's got one. You know what I'm saying? And my boy's got one. The only reason why my boy's got one is, like I said, he's executive of this thing. So he's got it, one of everything. But there is one painting that I really want. Now, he's my partner, and I got a few things that he's really wanted real bad for a long time. Of course, you know, he's a millionaire, so he don't really give a shit about money either. But the point is,
Best movie
Yeah,
this fucking painting
super dope.
is called, shit, I'm so fucked up. Ebony Sea. Oh my goodness. Ebony Sea. That is one badass painting, dude. I'm not bullshitting. You look into that painting. There's a difference. You know, you see a painting. A
Yeah.
painter's painted and, okay, dude, I don't care if dude was whoever he was, millionaire, homeless,
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
You see talent when you see that painting. There's a difference between just painting a fucking hobo to clown or homie to clown with a big old sock.
But hold on,
You know what I'm
though.
saying?
Like, literally, like, you've seen some of these paintings,
Yeah.
and you're like, my kid does stuff like this all day. What makes this famous? Like, literally, like, dude draws a clown.
The person who did it in this case.
That's what I'm thinking. It's
That's
always
what's
the
giving
person.
it. Yeah.
It's always the person who did it.
That's
It's
what's
not
getting
like.
it. That's what's getting
It's not like what fucking dude chops off his ear to give it to a chick.
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh. He's famous because of the legend behind that. Like,
Right.
you did this painting and then sealed it in blood pretty much from your fucking face. Like a crazy person. And then
Slap my head on there.
tried to deliver
Stamp of
and
approval.
then give her your flesh. Like, bruh, you gonna do that when you nut up in her. Shoot her club up. You gave her flesh right there. Shoot her club up.
shit. Catch this one. Yeah, that's
You ain't have to give her your ear, bro.
42 fake. Yeah, I got one on.
Like, Jesus Christ. You went way overboard on that,
Oh,
dude.
shit, that's ridiculous.
Did that shit out of love.
Well, that's
I'm
just some
saying.
crazy shit. I mean, that's
But I'm
something-
just saying, like, John, this guy here,
This
like,
Gacy is, yeah, he was wild,
So,
dude. Really.
he's
out
got
there,
He
bro.
had- he
34
had his
under his
screws
belt.
In
Oh,
there,
he's
they
got
were just
tons,
banging
but
around.
they, he's
What
never
they
admitted.
got him for.
Dave's never admitted to any murder. Never.
But
In
the-
fact, check it out. When my partner seen him, the day, which was May the 2nd, I want to say, May the 2nd, I think it was 94, when they murdered him. But what happened was, he saw him on the 2nd, they put him to,
Yeah,
they injected him, lethal injected and killed him on the 10th, or the 8th, I'm trying to remember. It was actually 8 days later, so it had to be the 10th to the 10th when they injected him. And honestly, everything that he had in inside his cell, he gave to him. You know, just like take everything. He sat down with ate a chicken dinner. He said he ran everything inside there. He said, hey, smoke. The guards come give him a smoke. You know what I'm saying? He said, hey, you feel like eating something? What do you feel like eating? He says, yeah, there's the movie right there. He says, oh, I love chicken, you know. I'm trying to watch my shit. The dude laughed at him. Gacy laughed at him because he said, let's sit down and we'll have a chicken dinner. So they, and this guy used to cook that chicken like he was the man. I don't know who the fuck, we learned that from his wife or what. But all I know is that they sat there, had a chicken dinner talk. He spent 3 hours, 4 hours, and 15 minutes and bullshitting with him himself. Selma Hayek, that's her name? Oh, yeah, she's a bad girl. Anyway,
You
she's a bad
you did.
Godma.
right. But anyway, so they put him to rest right after that. And,
That's nuts.
and I mean, it's crazy because, like you said, anything he wanted, man, it was there. You know what I'm saying? He just said, do this, do that. And, you know,
Well,
the
I
guy
mean,
was
shit.
super mellow. Wasn't like, you know what I mean? You
Yeah,
know those people
they
that like to
usually
run
are.
their mouth and, oh, listen to my story. He didn't give a shit. He didn't want to hear nothing.
Those,
Geraldo Rivera, this is what he told him. He said, listen, you're sitting here having chicken with me. This is $600,000 seat. Seriously. And he's like, why would that, why would it be $600,000 for me to sit here? He goes, that's what that seat costs. Geraldo Rivera told him he wanted to do exclusive with him. And right off the bat, when they started talking to him, the first thing he asked was, how did you feel? Now, they weren't face to face, but it was just his people talking to him.
Yeah.
And they said, hey, we're going to give you this $600,000. He's like, look, I don't need money. I don't care. You know what I mean? We'll just talk about it. It's
how you
not a
gonna
big
put
deal.
600,000 on your books?
Right. Oh, they could do that. Anyway,
I'm saying though.
well, they put,
I mean, knowing you in there for life, anyways.
what was it?
But then they injected him. So
80,000, I think, was on his book. It's still when he got killed.
yeah, I seen the.
He had a lot of money on his record. He had 80,000 on his books, dog, when he died.
So what?
He had over 80,000 on his books when he died, by the way. You believe that?
Yeah.
But he made millions while he was in the frickin' all those paintings he sold made fortunes. But the problem was they didn't have any paperwork. So they can't prove who signed what and what. But he signed it. There's only one person that can literally can authenticate.
There it is, authentic.
Yeah, his autograph on that painting. That one person is the person they have to call, and that's like I said, that's my boy, and he's like, real strict about it. But you got, it's got to be really his. If it's his, he's good. He's not going to dog him. So he ran the show, man. He told him I want this, I want that.
It's crazy how people can run shit in prison.
Had a big old dinner. Yeah. Oh yeah, like I said, man, he made a lot of money, and that was one of the things they tried to stop. But
that's the key.
It was his
money.
right. It was his right. If you notice, look at these papers. Like it's got that seal on it. You see that seal?
Yeah.
You see all that seal?
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, you see how they
wow,
seal those
that's
papers?
like his name is actually embossed in there. It's engraved in there. It's actually
into the paper.
Yeah, it's actually.
Authentic.
Yeah, it's actually
authenticated.
authentic.
Yeah, this is signed by my partner, who was his.
That's
who was really a good friend of.
And that's what was that?
That was from the art gallery over here. Now there was a big stink about the art gallery. I told you what happened. One of the girls that supposedly John Gacy killed was, he has his own art. Like if you go to right now, if you go to Wayne or John Wayne Gacy art right now on the web, it'll come right to my partner's website. That's this right here.
Okay.
And this was where he had the gallery, the Sin City Gallery up here on Fremont in Las Vegas. Now, the girl that got killed by Gacy, who they claim, her mom lives in Las Vegas. And her mom put a big stink up. It was all over the news. I mean, people were like, what the hell? And I think that's the reason why when it got so much publicity, you know what I'm saying? When it got so much publicity, that's the reason why I think the big queen herself got involved, because she wanted Oprah Winfrey. She wanted an exclusive with, anybody and everybody. And that one, the only person she got him to was John's daughter. Or was it the wife? Hold on, let me think about this. Yeah, the wife. The wife was the one that she talked to. They did like an hour show on, and all this stuff.
Like a special.
But Geraldo offered him $600,000, and all he had to do was sit there and answer a few questions. All he wanted to know was the answer to a few questions. It wasn't a whole bunch. And he told him no. It wasn't nothing to do with him. But I was just like, wow. But the lady put up a big fight, and I don't blame her, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You're sitting here, you go down to the local, you go to the art, basically it's the main street is all art.
Yeah.
On Charleston and all that area.
The art district.
Yeah, it's the art district, exactly. Here you go to this place or you hear something of it, somebody goes there and they say, hey, wait a minute. It's like they're saying, John Gacy was the man. You know what I'm saying? They got a whole artwork deal on him exclusive.
Yeah.
And
little section
what you don't
understand
Seeing as we're on the edge of the arts district, I mean...
Right. What you see is a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, are going to have a problem. They're going to be like, oh yeah.
Especially when the family is still actively living in town.
And let's not just get into that.
Yeah.
Let's get behind the legend behind the person. Like, that's just something you don't want to celebrate.
No,
you got an art gallery on this dude?
Right.
Like, I can see why people would give it flack because of the circumstances behind the person.
Right.
It's why people get famous.
Right.
The circumstances behind the person. I mean, shit, you know what I'm saying? Why is Yoko Ono so fucking famous? Because it's claimed that she was the fall of the Beatles.
Right. And that letter, that's one of the things that was in the option. Remember I just showed you that?
Yeah.
The letter from listen no lie, for $92,000, John Lennon's angry letter to Paul McCartney, that's what they auctioned it off for. $92,000 for a letter. I mean, you talk about, you know what I'm saying, what kind of money people will buy. I mean, there's some weird shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People,
Collectors.
Beethoven's signed manuscript. You know what that sold for? That's for the piano. Mm-hmm. That, what's it called? Santa in E major.
Oh, that had to go for a couple mil.
1.9 million. 1.9 million somebody paid cash. They weren't even tripping. They're just like, yeah, I'll buy that. You know what I mean? That was Presley's American Express card, $41,000. $41.14 to be exact. You know, Einstein's
For a
pipe
piece of
and
plastic
childhood
with this
game.
dude's name on it.
I would want to buy that. I want to buy fucking Albert Einstein's pipe. Why not?
Hell yeah.
And childhood game. He had his
Einstein?
pipe and his game for 20 grand. I mean, dude, I'll buy that all day. Then you got the painting, of course, one of the serial killer John Gacy, Wayne Gacy. $10,000.
God, for a painting.
36 items from OJ's room at that O'Hara Plaza Hotel.
I gotta hear how much that shit's sold.
Including a fox leather ice bucket. Okay?
So a fake leather, is it fox leather
Fox.
or faux? F-A-U-X.
Well, I would say faux because I know
So
faux.
faux is fake
That was
leather.
one of my names there. Is faux
So,
finish,
a,
but
so
yeah.
a fake
Faux
leather
leather ice bucket.
ice
It was
bucket.
like $2,118 on that.
If you paid that much for a motherfucking leather ice bucket,
Pleather.
pleather at that, pleather at that. Please kill yourself twice on Sundays.
Well, that's another thing they sold at this auction was
It's
the. This
Oh,
was
it's
recently
thundering.
sold at
And it's so
celebrity
windy and
auctions.
no.
And one of the things was the Volkswagen that became Disney's Herbie the Love Bug. That only sold for 15 grand, $800. Yeah. That was a big celebrity auction. That's what the shit sold for.
Oh, you know what? Just recently that derby car you're just talking about.
Yeah, that
The
the Love Bug.
the
Herbie
love bug, the Herbie, yeah, with the number on it and the racing thing and the little
52
beetle.
or something.
Somebody just bought that fucking Herbie.
We were
A
just
celebrity.
talking about that.
Right. When
Celebrity
did they
just
buy it?
bought that Herbie
This one.
last year.
Okay. This one I
Yeah,
can't remember.
they bought it from
the
they bought it from a private owner.
Investor.
I can't remember the exact date.
Yeah, they bought it off an auction, like a
Yeah, this
little
was-
private
yeah,
owner.
this
This
what
was
we're
an
talking
auction
about.
thing. That's what we're talking about. It has to be auctioned off.
Yeah, it got
Anything-
auctioned off. Yes,
Right.
for a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money. I wouldn't even pay that much for a car. I just remember thinking that.
See, this is like one of the letters I got right here. It says, the execution
Yeah, I
revenge
seen
Sick
this.
Society.
I read
See,
these like, hey,
The Hi-Ho is the paintings that he was doing. One of them, like I said, Hi-Ho Mine.
uh-huh.
That was the one with the 7 dwarfs. Then they had Hi-Ho Fall. Anyway, Hi-Ho Spring. He just painted these ones. But it says, enclosed are some original letters sent to Las Vegas to the same at the same time.
Yeah, right.
I've made out a copyright, which had been marked for all. Basically, what this is for the paintings. It's the papers that go with the paintings. So a whole bunch of people got paintings without paperwork. So how do they authenticate it? You know what I'm saying? You have to go to the man who has it. The only person that John Wayne Gacy told how to authenticate his actual autograph. Only one person's ever told. He didn't tell his wife. She don't even know because she didn't even want nothing to do with nothing. She was like, she told Karen just said, I don't want nothing to do with none of that. Her and her daughter was just like, no, I'm good. You know, and
more crazy people
I
out
see
here
that.
than we think.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Heck yeah! You know that the clown scarings are still going on in that town?
Well, you know, if you ask
Somebody's
me,
dressed up as a clown and goes
If
around
you ask
and they
me,
tie
I
balloons
think
around
that
the,
movie-
around the little drains.
right? But if you ask me, you know the movie, the HP, what do they call the H, whatever, the horror thing that's on TV?
American
Oh.
Horror Story.
Yeah, the AMH or whatever. it is.
AHS.
Yeah, AMHS, whatever it is. That shit is based on the clown JC going around killing fools.
Fuck.
And now
that.
people been acting stupid when this clown shit involved.
First people walking around in pig masks and shit. Now motherfucking clowns. Like, dog, don't run up on me. I'm gonna be slow moving. I'm gonna be too stoned to react.
Right.
I'm just nah. You can't. Look, you
That's
gonna
why I
run up
never
on me
liked
and
Halloween
see
when I was
the
a kid
baked
on the
boys
porches.
gear.
I see someone
on.
on the porch. Nah, I ain't going up there.
Nah.
Because I know what you're going to do. You're going to jump out, and my reaction is going to be hit. Then I'm going to be eating some shit because you wanted to be stupid.
See, and then
So I
the
usually just stayed in the
dumbass.
back as soon as everybody else got scared to come up. Oh, yeah, hey, give me my shit.
See, I'm the dumbass who's the hero. You know what I'm saying? I worked in conjunction with, you know, local law enforcement and been trained by them, so I have that rush in mentality. So like, you couldn't if you Like, that's why I'm so easy to catch, like, robbers. Like, and plus, and you know, younger days kick in and you can't rob a robber. Like, we know the signs. Don't walk around the store aimlessly. Get what you were going to get and walk the fuck out.
Yeah.
That's how you successfully rob somebody. You don't fucking track around, dumbass, to where you can be watched all goddamn day.
I'm gonna take a shit in the toilet, make a sandwich, eat
I'm
half
just saying, like,
brush my teeth,
nigga want to make himself a
spit on the
latte,
mirror, smoke a few cigarettes, leave them in the drain,
read a book.
wash my hair,
Like, nigga, like, this one dude comes
clip my
into
toenails.
the place of
Fuck,
employment where I'm
you
at.
need to leave.
This dude comes in, swaps his shoes out, puts on a jacket, goes over to the book section and proceeds to read for like an hour. Thinking nobody was watching him after you stood the shoe out way too long. Alright, what are you doing, dog? Oh, we found a pair of shoes. Let's see if they belong to anybody. Watch. So I chucked them. Then he puts on the jacket. And that's when I knew it's this guy. Cause then he started, you know, people start doing stupid shit to make themselves obvious. They ask questions about the store, this and that, da da da. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you obviously plan on taking this, so I'm just gonna be on alert from now on. And then this fool puts on the jacket with the stolen shoes on and goes over to the book aisle, grabs a book, and like tries to like duck out of sight.
You can't see me if I can't see you.
Right, that kind of thing. Like, bro. And I'm sitting there like, nigga, I know you're still here, bro. You haven't left yet. So, I told the security dude, this dude's gonna walk out. Watch. As soon as he do, those are shoes. Take off the jacket too, man. Go get your shoes. And so he goes back to where I found his shoes.
Yeah, like a
They're
jump.
not there. Because I have thrown them away. He's going to walk home barefoot now. With no jacket, no shoes, no book to read, and his little bag that he came in with. Feel sorry for you, bruh. But you can't rob somebody who knows how to rob. Or who has also been trained in the art of counter robbing. I'm saying, I work security in a casino. It's like the ultimate. You're walking around billions of dollars. They're gonna train. So when it comes to a fucking mom and pop store, nigga,
It's
yes,
nothing.
I'm gonna catch you, dog. You made yourself obvious when you walked in the door.
Right. Yeah, people do a lot of dumb shit, that's for sure. But I'll tell you right now,
But
this cat,
how you not get caught for over 30 murders is ridiculous.
shit, 50.
That's what I'm saying.
But they,
How
I'm gonna tell
you not get caught?
That they
well,
know
I'll
of.
tell you, what really helped him was the fact of that, like the contracting.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why he was in 16 different states, and you know what I mean, all these different times. They were trying to put the time he was in another state
Right.
working. You know what I'm saying? Dude literally was a contractor, and he was in 16, 15 different states in the last whatever time. Those people came up missing. So they said, oh, wait a minute, he was in these other states, so check this out. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, they still didn't have any proof. I mean, they had 33 bodies under the house, okay? That was what they, or 34, whatever it was 33, I swear, but anyway.
30 plus.
Yeah, I know the 34th thing is what they were talking about on that thing, but they had 33 bodies in this fool's house, and what he said was, hey, I'm just burying these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's the cheap way of burying them without, you know, this and that. Of course, when they asked the family, they didn't know what the hell who was who.
Right.
They came up missing, they didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Nothing new. No one knew anything about anybody dying or burying or anything like that.
That's crazy.
But technically, I mean, he was right. But when you look at this type of shit, they did arrest him. They arrested him one time, and what they did was they had him in this, you know, you know how they do it. They don't feed you nothing. They don't give you the attorney. They didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Starve you out.
And basically, in December 13th of 78, Gacy was illegally detained and abused by the cops 9 hours straight. Denied an attorney. December 22nd. That was like from December the 13th, 78, until December 22nd. He was, like I said, illegally arrested, charged with drug charge, kidnapping, and brought to the police station in June of 79. Gacy was questioned over 3 hours under the influence of truth serum, which they call what? Sodium pentothal. And the results showed that he didn't know anything about the crimes that he'd already mentioned. In other words, what they told him and what he had said, that's all he knew. That's under sodium pentothal, dude. And that shit works. That really does work. Now, August of 79, the defense investigators who had turned up evidence pointing to, involvement of others were dismissed. They couldn't do anything about it. They had nothing. They had to let them go.
Crazy.
But they intentionally, you see what I'm saying, they whooped him. And then for 9 hours, just straight up, told him, hey, tell me what the hell's going on. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying?
Whoop his ass for
but
a half
as a
hour.
building contractor,
Come back
took him a long
half
time to
hour.
get him.
Hey, you ready to give
Moved
something
all
up? No? Alright, whoop your ass for an hour. Come back
Yeah,
in a half
that's
hour.
how they did it.
You ready to talk? Whoop your ass for an hour.
Unloosen the tie a little bit this time. You know what I'm saying? I gotta roll up my sleeves for this one.
Oh, yeah. They get deeper and deeper in the punishment. It's just the fact of they're just whooping your ass and asking, you ready to tell us something?
Right.
Yeah, you get tuned up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
That'll do some work under that hood.
My thing is, how does that shit still fly today? Because it clearly still happens.
A lot of things they were tripping on, it does. And I think it's just a lot of shit where people had abusive relationships or, upbringing.
Oh, yeah.
This guy cut the hands off. He cut the fucking hands off. They didn't have no hands and feet. If I remember correctly, a lot of them were burned and, a lot of shit was going on. Because he used to have the cops said he used to have a room that he tie them up in and torture them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they said 9 are buried in common graves. No identifications at all. None of the families were identified. Victims received their bodies. The heads and hands were cut off and saved by the medical examiner office. They saved them, cut their hands off, and then they shipped the bodies to the family to let them cremate or bury or whatever.
But why just keep the hands and shit? Like, were they that badly damaged?
I'm thinking the head and hands had something to do with the murder. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Why would they cut off your hands?
Right,
they
for
knew
evidence.
There's something there, and they could never figure out what it was. Well, I'm tell you right now, I told you what it was. The silver bracelet. That's what they never explained in any of these fucking things that he did, or how whatever the case was. But yeah, those silver bracelets were some pretty wild shit. And to find them where he told you, that's pretty wild too, because only he knows what's up. But yeah, I just think, like I said, he was a contractor, building contractor, took them all over the place. He was in Cook County when one of the victims disappeared. And that basically was, this shit they were basing everything on. Oh, wait a minute, you were here when that happened, these people came up missing, guess what? But, all that was suppressed in the trial. They couldn't even use that.
What?
Yeah, they couldn't use that because I don't know if they blew the shit wide open, but that's some of the shit they couldn't even use in the trial. That information was suppressed at the trial. Gacy's business records documenting his app, what it was, and was only intensive. 9 are buried in common, that's what I told you about. And like I said, the hands were cut and saved by the medical examiner office. So there had to be some kind of link from there. But what's crazy is, I don't want to say, anything that he did had anything to do with, something that I believe in.
Right.
That shit's crazy. I mean, if he had a beef with somebody and he actually killed somebody and it was an accident or something like that, you know, hey, you still got to go to the cops. I mean, even if you're shaking and scared, you know, it doesn't do any good to keep hiding. Because once you do something stupid like try to bury the body and you tell your wife, all of a sudden you got everybody involved and people can all go to jail over some bullshit. That, you know, and like I said, these days...
That's a different level than
I
manipulating,
know.
manipulating people into killing them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you a sick son of a bitch.
He was a sick motherfucker, no two ways
A
about it.
sick motherfucker. You manipulated people to do what you needed them to do in order for you to justify them dying.
Literally. Yeah.
Whoa.
By your hand.
Yeah, you're just taking. Yeah, you're just taking
took
it.
judge, jury, and executioner to a whole new level.
Yeah.
Right.
And that shit is wild. And but what's wild is the circumstance of how the people die. Like, there's some sick shit involved. And you go, like, how would you think if, like, when you hear the reports, or like, let's say you sit in the courtroom or one of these, I watch Criminal Minds.
Yeah.
And it's some crazy shit. Like, they had one where the kid's upbringing, he was always told, like, no, and he was punished for doing things wrong. He was also sent to a Catholic school, so he was beat for sinning, things of that nature. And he was cutting off heads of people who he had believed sinned. Immoral circumstances, all kinds of shit that they weren't being judged for. And like, he kidnapped this dude, and it was the last one where he had like really figured out like how to do it. Like, he made his own guillotine. Easy to do.
I think I know which one you're talking about. I've seen that.
Where he's sitting there, he's like, there we go. And they're all sitting there, and he's still got the thing. Like, they shoot him, and they tackles the whole thing all up. Yeah. Criminal Minds. Dope show.
Yeah.
But
Actually is.
the thing is, like, my thing is, where does it click? I want to know, like, where did it click John Wayne Gacy's case? When did he click in his head at that first time he was going to do it?
I'm just glad he wasn't smoking a bunch of weed. They didn't find no goddamn weed in that whole place when they went in there.
Yeah.
You know, they found, let me tell you what they found.
Thank you.
Shit, I think that makes it even worse.
He would have been
He
eating
was
a whole lot
sober
of
and he
food.
did this?
Huh?
He was sober when he did these?
Oh, shit, no, this dude was drunk. I'm going to tell you. No, I don't really
just
know.
saying.
I mean,
Because
but
if
I
he's
do know
sober and he
this,
did
I do
this,
know
that's
this.
just another
There was
level
no
right there.
drugs found. Well, this is what they said. There was no drugs found in Gacy's home. However, large quantities of Valium, I don't know what that is, Plastidale, P-L-A-C-I-D-Y-L, I don't know, Perlium gum, whatever, and other drugs were removed from the house without being investigated or inventoried. On the search warrant, the same as true with 200 bottles of liquor and over 25 cases of beer.
Oh, yeah,
he's
so
drunk.
he's just drunk.
This fool loved alcohol, obviously.
Yeah.
200 bottles of liquor and over 25 cases of beer. I think he was drinking with those fools. He was doing stupid shit. I mean, look at that psycho Saddam Hussein's son. He used to get people, he actually forced people to drink and drink. And if they wouldn't drink, he'd light them up. You know what I'm saying? He actually forced, his son forced fucking alcohol bottles down their throat, man. Damn near gagging them, killing them with that shit. And a lot of them did die that way. He actually, he killed people that way.
That is, see.
This is the same guy who had 25 girls. And what he did was, slept with them one time, and then he whacked them. That's no lie. That's the reason why, I'm telling you right now, we created a monster when that motherfucker Saddam and all them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And they had ridiculous amount of money. This guy had 15 fucking...
From us? Fuck, man,
mansions.
arms dealers.
Well, from
and
us,
shit?
they were giving him the weapons to
Yeah,
do whatever he
that's what
wanted
I'm
to.
saying.
They were the one with the fucked up knee, the fucked up leg, the one that bet on the horses and all that shit. He was ruthless, the motherfucker. I mean, that's literally because of him was one of the reasons why we were just like, this has got to go. We can't. We cannot, as a society,
Yeah,
we
it's
can't
just
let
too
this
far.
motherfucker live. I don't give a shit. So we had to put him out.
Mm.
But I'll tell you right now,
Take
I don't
that
know
off.
about. I was like, you know what? I'm glad this dude didn't smoke weed because they would really. Oh, that motherfucker!
Right.
living on weed.
Then the war on drugs would
Now you know
be
why he went psycho. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
right.
but where's the war on the alcohol
Propaganda and
the
shit.
volume?
Right. He had the volume. And I think he was doing that shit with. I think he was fucking with these people.
But where's the war on
Now,
that?
this is what I'm.
That's
tripping
what I'm
on.
saying. Where's the war on drugs on?
Well,
on
they are having a war on opiates right now. They're actually taking them away
Yeah.
from everybody.
Now that they
From what
hooked
I'm hearing,
everyone.
the doctors ain't just. They're wrong.
oh yeah, no.
If you got your dick falling off and shit, they'll say, "Oh, no, you get."
No, so
you
check
got-
this out.
They ain't
So
giving you no fucking.
my
thing.
my brother-in-law, he's been a bar back since it was rightly legal for you to be a bar back of
Okay.
age.
Okay.
And then he jumped up to be the bartender, so he's been lifting in crates and stuff pretty much his whole life.
Right.
He had to get injections in his back like a couple of times a week. Plus, they were giving him.
What kind of injections? Like the cortisone and all that bullshit? Or-
Yeah, but
Hey,
like
my coach
this-
used to shoot me in that shit in the leg and say, "Get the fuck in there." And that was in high school.
but he was getting like that shit, and
Let's
he
be
was
real.
getting a script of like a lower tabs order and whatnot. They
Some
cut,
opiates.
yeah,
some
opiates
yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah, they'll cut your nuts off on that shit.
And- After Trump passed this law, shit, they
Well-
literally like it was like overnight cut his script in half
Oh yeah, without a doubt, dude.
for
Well, I'm
the
actually
month.
surprised that
And
they
it was
didn't
like,
take
get over it.
that off and give them something else. Because I got folks that got that friends of mine, and they're another hurt. They're not.
Yeah.
These guys got money. They're not trying to play no
But they
bullshit.
hurting.
But you know what it is they know that these knuckleheads are selling them scripts, and
Oh yeah.
and they know that these knuckleheads could be using something else that's not so addictive to ease the pain. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
what they're trying to do,
That's what they're thinking.
I know with a couple of the opiates they have like Tylenol or something like that in them.
Okay.
They're trying to take out all the Tylenol and make it a pure form drug.
Yeah, take out the cut.
Yeah, they're trying to make it go raw.
Right.
Like, I mean, damn, they might as well just serve it to you ready right.
Well, what they're doing is that's just something different. I actually think they're going to cut down the, like when you get one of the actual pill,
Mm-hmm.
they're going to cut that down to where it's not as strong, it's not whatever. I don't really know how this shit works, but I do know that literally, like I said before, if the United States can take over the drug trade, which that's what they're trying to do, is trying to wipe out all that money going to Europe, all that money going to China, all that literally going overseas everywhere because of the drugs. And hey, guess what? The Americans are sitting there with their hand out, fucking begging for this shit. So it's a problem. There's no two ways about it. But Tran, look at all the money Tran made when he fucking took over that drug trade. He made billions and billions and
Right.
billions. So what do you think I laugh when they say, "Oh, we're going to be in Iraq in no time," and then from there, "Oh, we'll be out of Iraq." Guess where they're going? Afghanistan. Now what are they doing? They're wiping out all the drug lords. Why? They're fucking eating those crops up for breakfast, man. Those guys are scared. As soon as a ghetto bird flies over the top of the motherfuckers, they're ready to pack shit up and down. You know why? Because we're wiping them up. And guess what? Taking over the drug trade. Guess what? We needed the oil. Took it.
Got it.
No bullshit.
Now we're
Right now, as we speak, we're at this angle, taking the shit from them. They don't even know it's fucking being pumped out.
Now we're getting
That's
into
a damn
the
shame.
legal drug trade.
Well, and no, they've
and we
been
went.
they've been trying to do this for years. Man. Now
I can
we're
imagine.
it broke Russia. Russia went fucking broke trying to take that trade. That's no bullshit. So now here we are. Oh, okay, we're sticking our nose in there. You know what? We're spreading ourselves thin right now.
Yeah, but I was about to say, like China at any time could
Dude,
fuck us
we're
up.
spreading ourselves thin.
Anytime, fuck us up. Like,
I don't
hey,
think we're gonna have any problem with China. They say all this bullshit, this and that, and Trump's so tight with that motherfucking Putin. They're
Trump,
full of shit with that. Oh, I'm gonna fuck
Trump
him
will
up.
get
That's
impeached
bullshit.
before they
Oh.
let him start a war with China.
He won't
I
start
would
one.
pray to God that happens. He will get impeached before all of Congress goes.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Whoa.
if they impeach
Get
him-
him the fuck out of here. Yo, Kim Jong, whatever the fuck your name is, bro.
Wait a minute. Who?
He out. He out.
Who's gonna do that?
No, that's North Korea.
Tell me. Yeah, it's North Korea. That's something different. But
I'm just saying.
who the fuck's
China,
gonna tell
all
Trump
them.
to get out? They'd already fired all these motherfuckers that were, oh, he's the man, this is the dude, we got assholes taking over our security
All
that
of-
don't know what the fuck they're doing.
He is gonna do one ludicrous. No. It's gonna be
Sessions, bro, I told
all
you,
of
the wizard,
Congress.
man.
All of
KKK
Congress is going to come up and sign that petition for him because he's going to
They
do
cry.
one ludicrous thing
He's
that
been-
nobody agrees with.
He's
No.
been doing it already. What do you mean? Really?
No,
You
there's
don't think
there's still
the
people out-
Republicans are standing up saying, we don't know what the fuck this idiot's doing?
some.
Some.
The old generation, there's
Dude.
still people behind
Dude.
his mindset.
So tell me, if you're going to allow Russia to
Oh,
allow,
I ain't allowed.
I'm saying he allowed Russia to fuck
Yeah.
around and make this shit
That's
happen.
money.
So he can be elected and he can make a ton of bread. Guess what? Who do you think that really helped? Do you think that helped Putin, the richest man in the world? Putin is the richest man in the world. Don't think he's not.
Right.
This motherfucker got 5,000 houses, or should I say castles, that he owns. I mean, he literally owns them all.
Oh yeah.
And what these guys want to be is in that elite category. You know, the super rich, not just oil money. Oh yeah, my boy got 500 million. That ain't nothing. No, I'm talking elite shit.
No, like I
So,
run the world
billions
rich.
and billions and billions, right?
But
My point is he's already done so much bullshit. We should have been through this motherfucker out. But you know what?
Yeah.
The only way, and Pac would be the man to tell you all about that, because every song he wrote is damn near telling about the revolution. If they don't stand up and fight, it's never going to happen. They're going to run them down forever. Forever. And they have been, man. They've been shopping. Dude, they've been grooming Obama for years to be president. And Obama was standing right there as the man. They say the mayor, the man, whatever you, okay, call him what you want to. He sat there right there and told all those people, yeah, go ahead and get those loans. It's good. It's good.
right.
You know what I'm saying? He was standing right there when the housing crashed. He couldn't do nothing, brother. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to be in the game. And in the game, you follow the rules. If you don't follow the rules, you get fucked. Okay, but when you're a president, you still have to follow the rules.
Oh yeah.
So, who's to say this wasn't what they planned on doing a long time ago?
That's what I'm
Come on,
saying
man.
because this is like the.
Not checkers.
There's
But
12
see,
people
here's
up there
the thing
telling
is
the
what
story.
I'm saying is though.
And that's how it's ran.
This is the last generation of his age group and his group that are still can be elected into Congress.
Well,
Now it's the new generation. Now it's
they wanted his son. They
their
wanted his son up.
kids.
You know that?
So
They've been
it's-
grooming his son, but you know what? He fucked that all up. His son is done. Not even the Republicans will vote for him. He's so done. But you know what? And that's getting into it deep. I always, of course, I could go and tell you a whole bunch of shit, whether you believe it or not. It's a whole nother story. You know what I mean? This is just my theory of shit. But let's be honest. We all see it. Don't hide your eyes.
oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like this thing with the NFL. I mean, Las Vegas, and it's not just NFL, but Las Vegas is built on nothing but gambling.
Oh yeah.
Why fuck yourself? Just answer that. What do they have to fall back on? If everybody in the world just says, you know what, these crooked motherfuckers are running shit, changing the game, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real here. You know what I'm saying? When you can't let a team win because you just don't want to let them win, and you tell them to lay down, you took all the heart out of these motherfuckers, man.
Oh yeah.
Now you're going to do this in every single every event. I don't give a damn what sport it is. You could be kicking that fucking ball down the hill, and that right there, you get told what to
We
do.
just saying.
Who can score?
Floyd
who can
bet on
do-
himself in
Come
the
on, man,
same
let's be
round
real.
that the fight ended.
Shit, he had 3-4 fucking people making
That's
$50
damn near a
million
tax
bets
write-off.
before he even got in there.
Think about it.
He was not stupid, dude. You know what I'm saying? And we can go way back. I can go way back. We can go back to the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? The Warriors were straight up, you're not going to win this year. Why not? We kicked everybody's fucking out. Well, you know what? The bitch straight up told him. Now, Steph Curry, like I said, you got to keep that bro in checkmate. Because honestly, that's your career you're talking about.
Yeah.
You fuck with shit, you're going to get in trouble.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't just sit there and say,
You start
hey,
biting the hand that
we
feeds
can't
you.
win, and be an asshole about it. No, it's You roll with the flow, you shut up.
Right.
Otherwise, you'll get ran over. That's how it works.
Hold on.
So, yeah, so I mean, you know, everybody knows the Elway thing. Before he retired, he dumped millions, and you know they're still investigating that. Believe that shit? Still investigating. How many years has it been?
Supposedly.
Yeah, no, they're investigating it. Literally,
After
they really are. Cause they ain't letting these cops know what's up. These guys know what's going on and who was involved, but they're not going to do nothing about it. It's just like, you know, with a lot of things that they say, wait a minute, we're not going to let this happen. You know what I mean? They know what the hell's going on, what happened, but the big boys are going, no, don't worry about it. You know, there's something else to work on. So, I mean, they can only get so far before they finally get turned back. And the worst part about it is, why would Vegas, I mean, let's be real, man. Really? You're going to turn around and dog these people? You know, and it's just like the greed in the clubs. You know, the bigwigs are saying, you know what, we got to raise the prices, man. We didn't know that there was going to be 500,000 people lining up, tearing these clubs down. So we got to raise the prices. And you know what? They fucking just raised the prices. The oil went up, the flour went up. Hey, you know what? It ain't got nothing to do with the growers. And the growers all telling me the same story. And we didn't have nothing to do with it. It's all in-house. It's all government.
That's all government.
It's the government that said, look, it's okay. Do this
Dog,
and this.
check, peep game. Fucking, I was saying, right before the boom of rec, these dispensaries are not ready.
No, they weren't.
They were not ready. Like, they did not,
They thought they were ahead of the game, but they weren't.
they did not see, fucking,
A big line of motherfuckers just exploding. Literally.
Yeah,
People
the
were
demand.
exploding. Yeah.
they didn't expect Joe Blow after work now, who gets off at 5, going to the club. They didn't think it was going to happen. Few people are going to trickle in. No, you said legal weed. That means I smoke. Fuck this shit, nigga. I'm gonna go get me a blunt right now,
Yeah, I
nigga.
just found out a lot of
24
motherfuckers that didn't smoke before, they're smoking now. No kid. And they're going to use this shit as, oh, you know what, it's legal. Look, what are you going to do about it?
That's why. The next thing is like, how are you still drug testing?
It shouldn't be. I'll tell you the truth.
Like, dead
And
serious.
if-
There's still
and if
jobs,
they do-
applications that are like, drug test, background check, da. I'm like,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, we were just talking about that earlier.
You know, drug test? Really, man? Like,
Yeah,
no.
especially
Hold on,
in
hold on.
legal rec states.
If you want to do a license, like we had to have a license out here, there's no background check. They don't give a shit. They'll give you a license. Pay that money, give you a license. You know, if you got to be you got to medically need it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, you know, even if you got a criminal record, you got to medically need it. You know
Oh, yeah,
You don't
yeah.
have to say, all right, we'll give you a license, no problem. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is there's always loopholes.
Yeah.
But for them to allow this type of shit to happen, man, you know what I'm saying? What's really going on? I really believe that people, if they don't fucking stand up and start something, there ain't nothing ever going to get fucking done about it. The fucking rich will get richer, the poor will get poorer. It's always been like that and always will be like that, you know?
I think the underground will still thrive at this point, man.
Oh yeah, the underground always thrives. Fuck, you got legal everything. They can legalize anything they want. Doesn't matter. There's
Yeah.
always going to be an underground.
Man, I congratulate the clubs. Raise them
Exactly.
prices 2 more times.
Right, I agree.
But
Keep-
dang,
keep them in there.
200%.
I like that.
But don't be greedy.
Jesus.
Don't be greedy. Get rid of that damn shake. Give it to people, man, that need it.
Exactly.
They can't afford it, give it to them. You
They
guys
can
are
write
making
it off
enough
anyways.
fucking money. And I believe that's what the government was trying to tell these guys.
Yeah, because they're not making their edibles in house. Their edibles are imported from
depending on where they're from, yeah.
place that the
Other-
club is just
From
selling.
third party.
Yeah, it's fucking 7-Eleven.
Literally.
No, none of these clubs are organic.
Well, no, some of them do in-house, like that one, what's that one?
Reef on
A lot
Western.
of them now are, but
Street?
before they weren't.
Yeah, before
Grows
they do
in-house.
those.
Yeah.
I don't
Edibles?
think they make in-house edibles.
It's different shit. They don't want to do. They don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You know, like they make a big stink about the gummy bears and the suckers and
Well,
they ban them. They
because
really
of
did.
the
They pulled the
advertising,
suckers
but
off the fucking,
because the advertising behind them, like they really went
Right,
so
they
hard
want
on the
kids.
gummies and this and that, like things your
Right,
kids
the
are so
kids like.
used to.
Right.
So it was like, fuck, you ruined it for everybody.
Fuck it
You
up.
didn't even. You didn't even give us a chance to
And that's
change
what I'm trying to tell you.
what the candy looked like. Like, we
Right.
could.
Right. Right.
Nigga,
It ain't a
alright,
gummy, it's a
shit.
fucking...
Nigga, fuck it. I'll eat a set of gummy boobies.
Yeah.
Kids ain't eating boobies.
Right.
You ain't gonna pop a penis.
I ain't
I'm
either.
not
Shit.
I'm not either. I'm good with
But
that.
the ladies would.
Yeah, I don't know that. Believe that.
I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm just saying. The ladies wouldn't mind going to the club
They
and seeing some
could've-
little gummy
yeah.
penises.
Right.
They could have
Before
broadcasted all the
bitch, here,
edibles like
swallow
how
that.
they do the alcohol and the
Like,
infused gummy
or-
bears
or-
or the ones
Just
with
call it-
Or a
alcohol
little
and
gummy,
boobies.
or a little gummy shaped like a Patron bottle. You know it's clearly for adults.
Right.
It's clearly for adults.
Well,
It is
honestly-
modeled after an adult thing.
No, honestly, I believe that edibles
That's
should
the
be
next
on their
kind of
own
edibles
deal.
we're making too.
I don't like it.
Gummy candies. I found a recipe for gummy candies. With
Hey,
Right.
we need to make some medicated
all we need is
coquito. I know your dairy problem, but we need some
all we
medicated
need is,
coquito.
What the fuck is coquito? I thought you were talking about chocolate.
No, it's like Puerto Rican eggnog.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's from Puerto Rico?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Puerto
I'm
Rican.
sure. I
Fluffy.
should know a little bit about it.
It's like it's Puerto Rican eggnog, pretty much, like rum, but they really
I got
make
some
the
badass
drink.
Puerto Rican shit. My sister went there.
And,
from
And from what I understand, it's kind of easy to medicate, even with it being rum based and everything like that.
Right.
So the alcohol actually pretty much would help that. I mean, cause shit, you can purge with moonshine.
Shit, I feel for Puerto Rico right now, man. They just got wiped out.
Yo.
Man, shit, did they get wiped out?
Crazy.
Yeah.
My sister showed me some pictures, man, when she went. It was awesome. She brought
Like
back
Jell-O
some
shots.
exclusive
Yeah.
paintings. You know what I mean? You seen the plans for
Yeah.
paintings. My sister has an art gallery and shit. She wants to put all these arts up and stuff. And she's really hyped on it. But she has this fucking paintings that she got from some famous cat out there in Puerto Rico. And I'm gonna tell you right now, man, some crazy work. It's awesome. But I see some pictures, man. She showed me some shit of now and then. Oh my goodness, dude, it was ridiculous. They really got ham-hocked, man, with that fucking storm. Took it out on that place. I was like, wow.
That's another Atlantis.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
was just
Right.
get swallowed over
I
another.
can't get involved in, but that's another government thing. Man.
Yeah.
It's just real bad for that. 'Cause I really want to get somebody in here that
Somebody was
tell
telling
you
me.
all about.
Somebody
the
was
fucking
telling me
weather.
about that shit, like how NASA has this fucking machine that produces fucking clouds and
Dude,
shit.
I was at this radio station.
Yo.
Listen to this. I was at the radio station. This is no bullshit. We were up there late night Sunday with, was it Saturday? Saturday night, I think it was. No, Sunday night. Big Sal, Big Ricky Saragoza, and this guy came in. He was from the military. Man, he just started just spitting everything in the world. You would not believe it. This guy was running some stuff down on us. We're like, no way. But you know what? Leonard came in and said, hey, shut the airway. We're like, what? Yep, military. Boom, on the phone. And the motherfuckers called on the private line. There's no bullshit. Guess what that means? Cut everything. I won't hear nothing about it. That was it. Homeboy had to leave and shit. I was like, I went out and talked to him for like fucking 2 hours. Man, I was writing shit down. This guy was, oh man, it
Yeah.
was crazy. He told me a bunch of shit, and you know what? That shit was real. And not only the same shit he told me to watch for, I've seen it. I was like, wow, I couldn't believe it. That was just wild. But yeah, you know what? They can tamper with shit. And I'm going to tell you who was doing it. It's China. And we're allowing them to fuck with shit. We have been, and it's been going on for like 6 months.
Never.
Actually, no, it's been like a couple of years, but 6 months they really got aggressive, and that's some bullshit. I don't even like to hear it. You know what I mean? If somebody can really fuck with somebody and do some alter some shit.
Right.
That's not going to be positive.
Yeah.
No matter how you cut it, where it hits, anything else. Not like you center that motherfucker to stay in the ocean.
Yeah, that also tells you the
Stays
real reason why this global warming is going on. Say overproducing the fucking atmosphere.
They're fucking with a lot of shit.
Yeah, and hey, it's all you guys.
But
Motherfuckers,
then they
it
say
ain't
the
us.
same thing. They say the same thing. Look at what they did in the 60s. Why do you think there's so much radiation on everything in Nevada? I mean, Nevada is loaded with resin. I mean, if you put a black light on radiation,
Yeah.
fucking Nevada would glow bigger than that damn literally that big old fucking light in the sky from the
Yeah.
Luxor, which had to get moved.
Probably.
Problem is you know the routine, man. They're not gonna fucking play that shit. They're like, look at this, look at that. Why are we worried about this? You ain't bullshitting. You guys keep destroying shit every time you find something. And I'll tell you the craziest thing: fiber optics. That is the shit. That's the best thing the military's gotten. I think the biggest bonus. There's actually something a little better. Like I said, we were heading for that jet air economy, but we never hit that with all the bullshit that obstructed us throughout these little last fucking 10 years. But all I know is they got some real shit going on, man, and I'm gonna tell you right now, they think the shit came from the aliens. I personally think it's hilarious when we start talking about that,
Right.
but don't think I don't believe it, because I know better. You know what I'm saying? I know God created man, and he created a lot of other shit. He was tripping on hard. And they're way
Look, God made
beyond
weed,
us.
man, so you know
Way beyond us.
there was something going down.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. But it's hard to say in your own mind, you know, like, wow, look at this. You motherfuckers got, you know, little spaceships and shit, and they can go invisible, and dude, with fiber optics, brother, they can be invisible. We can see nothing, and this is what's going on. And that's crazy. But it's beyond fiber optics. It's a new one. New shit that's involved. And they ain't talking too much about it. And I don't think we'll hear about it for another 10 years.
Of course.
I mean, I can get somebody in.
The military's got to run it down first.
Yeah, so they
and then we get
produce
some
new
like watered
technology.
down version of
Once
it.
they get the new technology, then we get the water shit.
Right. Now, I'll tell you another thing I got to give it to one of the colonels that just went down. You know, the whole family's pretty worked up about that shit, man. Something about that, you know, that, I don't know what the hell that thing was, some kind of F-fucking 33 or some shit. You know, he dropped down on a fucking Wednesday, dude. Did you hear anything about it in the news? Hell, people were like, I didn't hear nothing about none of that. Colonel fucking plane went down in
Out here?
Vegas? Yeah. Right here at,
Air Force?
yeah. What? That Big Bang Theory? I don't know what that noise was. I didn't hear anything. All I know is this. Dude went down. The plane went. Nobody, I mean, he was in a jet. You know what I'm saying? Nobody said anything about it. I hear the family talking about it. It's been like going on a couple weeks now. It's like,
You know, it sounds familiar.
It sounds like the fucking
You know
beginning of Captain America.
it was Colonel
No, it
something,
sounds
or,
familiar.
not Colonel.
I think I saw something real quick on the news, but I wasn't
Yeah,
paying
they
attention.
put something out later on, but you know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
think I was doing
on
something. I just
dialed
really
in on
quick
what
glance
happened.
and heard
And
it.
I ain't going to get in that because I don't
Yeah.
know nothing about it. I just
I
know
don't
that,
know shit.
yeah, it's just a shout going out to those folks that, you know,
Yeah.
family's really dealing with it. And then, of course, this issue going on with these cats, this crazy motherfucker going nuts over there at the, all right, you pissed off at somebody, go at that person. Don't try to take that shit out on a whole bunch of innocent people who can have anything to do with it.
Yo,
And I know
right,
they've been
like-
dwelling on it, but you know what? That's some serious shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that was
Yeah.
some serious shit, bro.
I mean,
That was dirty.
58,
Oh, man.
500, like,
Crazy.
and the thing is, the crazy thing is for me, like, in my lifetime, something like that has happened in my hometown.
Right, right. You've
What
seen
the
it. Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, you've seen that. That's crazy.
Like,
And this
you
is United
really get
States.
to, yeah,
You know
like,
what I'm
you
saying?
really
Like,
get to say,
in
like,
America,
in my lifetime, I've seen that kind of shit.
man.
This shit is real.
Oh,
like,
shit. On
I
average
mean,
in
I already
America,
don't
we
go to the
have-
strip.
What?
We have in America an average on a yearly basis about 300 to 500 domestic terrorist
Oh,
attacks.
Yeah, right.
But we don't never hear this shit ever.
Yeah, because we don't see a lot of it here.
Yeah,
And a lot of
and
it
they
is
don't
close,
report
though.
it. Yeah,
And they
it
just
could be
don't tell
right
you.
here, like you said with the jet.
They just don't tell
Didn't
you.
nobody really hear shit
Right,
about it.
Right.
Yeah,
But the shit happened right
I'ma tell
fucking
you.
there.
Like,
I
right there.
tell you, man, there's a
Yeah.
lot of it going on. They ain't saying nothing to nobody.
Yeah,
There's
they've
a
always
whole
been
bunch
like
of
that.
hush-hush, dude.
Just like back home. A lot of people end up getting shot or robbed or this happened, but hey, it's never in the news, never in the newspaper.
I don't know, there has been
Nowhere.
a lot of shooting, man. A lot of violence.
But the shit always happens though.
Yeah.
Then you're wondering like, why the fuck all this stuff happens, but
Where the fuck's the lighter at?
We
I
don't
ain't
hear
like
it.
this joint.
oh shit, so you,
I know, but I know one of them motherfuckers work. I used one of them last time. One of these fucking lighters out of 100 One of us got to do something with Frank. How come we just sitting here? I know I got 5 of them in the fucking my truck is gone.
No, I just found one earlier.
See, folks,
But-
y'all heard it here first. John Gacy,
John Wayne Gates.
John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, that one was crazy.
The government is fucking with the weather patterns.
With everything.
Oh man, dude.
We're high as a fucking kite.
Elevated
Because-
bakery,
The bakery is running.
full session.
So hit our DMs. That's all I'm gonna say. Hit our
Yeah.
DMs.
What's
You
this,
see me
banana
on the
OG?
street.
Yeah.
NOG.
You see me on the street. You know what I'm saying? I might be able to.
It wiggles something out the way.
You know what I'm saying? We might be able to negotiate something. Talking about
Shout out to Bake Boys Club.
Baked Boys motherfucking
Big boys,
club.
big boys.
Love it.
Dog, the swag is unbelievable.
Yes.
Swag, what's the story on that word? I always thought it was.
Secretly, we are gay. Right?
Yeah, I heard that story too.
So I see. That's like I heard that, and I was like, "What the fuck?" See, we're gonna cap it off here, folks. This is your boy, motherfucking Big Drewski in the goddamn building,
At a boy stacks.
and special guest because his segment alone hit an hour.
Oh no, God, man, I hate to talk.
The Manny stories in this motherfucker. I love these episodes. The Manny stories, dog. That's like a whole separate chapter.
I'm telling you, they need to give us our own channel.
I'm telling
Our
you,
whole
spin off.
Own channel.
You know, last week, man, I was literally speechless. Didn't know why. Something hit me, something crazy. You know, my mom called me crying. I'm like, what's the matter? She's like, tripping. All of a sudden, that same night, that motherfucking shooting went crazy. That was wild, dude. Seriously.
Intuition, folks.
I was bummed out the whole day.
Damn. We're not trying to bum y'all out though.
No, I'm just got stoned and dwelling like I do.
But when you're high, that third eye
Nostalgic.
will open
Yeah, right.
and
exactly.
bring you closer to yourself. You will become one with the weed, as the Stacks would say. How do we do it again? We elevate.
Educate,
Educate. That's what
Medicate.
Medicate.
levitate.
Levitate. There you go.
There it is, folks.
Tell you
I'm
something
learning.
while we smoking something, and then we somewhere else.
You see, it took us 2 hours to get to the end.
Moon rocks.
That'll be like, can we make that next episode? Because, I mean, we've got enough shit to do it with.
Yeah. Hey,
We can make some fucking moves.
Hey, I want to bring that. I want to bring that tape in, man. I want you guys to hear that shit, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Ain't
Next
nobody talking to
episode,
this cat, dude.
Sunday. Monday, that means tune in Monday. So you can go to church, and then this has been passed, and then Monday morning before work, or even Monday afternoon, when you get the alert, pop-up notifications on Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Google Play Music, YouTube, Spreaker, and Las Vegas Cannabis Radio. Shout out to
Yes.
everybody.
You guys are knocking them out. That's what's up.
You will
Loving
hear an exclusive next week. Another Manny Story edition.
Uh-oh.
These are getting fucking classic.
Shit.
What? Stop. All right, man. We're out, y'all.
A docu-series.
Docu-series. I mean, shit. We already do that. And follow
Yeah.
along. We got Tinkerbell in the house, and we're going to tell you about that next week, too.
Tinker.
With progress.
Ha ha.
Tune in or tap out.
Motherfucker.